I'm dying of heat, but for some reason I can't stop my compulsion to make tea.
I do believe that is an addiction, yes.
I know it's an addiction!
If you're literally just like, I mean, like, I could probably stop whenever I wanted to, but just, it's like, I can't help it.
So, like, it's like, no, it's not even like, listen, it's not even like an addiction, it's like I have times I'm like, I need to make tea, like, I wake up, oh, first thing I need to do to wake myself up, get off bed, go downstairs, make some tea, done. Then I'm awake, then I make breakfast or whatever, and that's my day. So it's like, it's not that I need to drink it, it's that I do need to make it. And then drink it. The drinking part isn't even necessary, it's just I need to make it. And then obviously I need to drink it, because I made it. Listen, don't worry about it.
Man, this is I have no idea how to feel about that statement. It's like... man.
Listen, I will quite often make some tea and then not drink it.
Oh my gosh. This is a thing that's happening.
I used to do that when I was getting up really early. I'd make tea and then I'd feel kind of sick, so I wouldn't drink it and it'd get really cold. Then I'd make actual tea. So I made like a fake tea and then actual tea. Because you don't want to drink, you know, or eat anything when you just wake up and you're really groggy and tired, like early morning. But you do it just to wake yourself up.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, and then you make your actual tea to like chill and eat something maybe when you drink it. Anyway, that's my tea routine. But Jill's gonna get evicted.
Oh no.
But we bought a poster so she feels better at least. Did we read these? I think we did. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. That's right.
We saved it for today. Oh, right, we saved it.
What on earth is this new setup for Twitch?
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
Is it different?
I haven't... Well, it's like, I haven't noticed this stuff. So it's like, suddenly there's the amount of people watching, but right next to it's a timer of how long the stream has been going for.
Hasn't that always been there?
I don't think so. If it is, it's something new and I just haven't been paying attention.
Don't give me echo. Ah! Uptime.
What?
Yeah, that's always been there.
What?
Have you never noticed that?
No.
It's always been there. Yeah, Flint has that mod view. They've got like a whole, like, spy setup thing where he's got like mod actions and what everyone's saying, what people have done, and all that shit.
Flint's got his eye on you. Watch out.
Let's read this actually. I think it starts from the bottom to the top.
Sure. Taylor the Brain, tired of name change requests.
Hey, Taylor.
A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Sola Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Aww. Taylor is currently looking at their chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season.
Poor Taylor.
You know.
I'm glad they're not giving into the bit.
Yeah, there are some bits that aren't worth it.
No. Oh God.
Parliament discusses anime influence. Boy, this is too close to real life now.
Ah, yes, important topics and all. Jill says.
During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth. Trash, a representative of the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them out with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market, Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Ooh.
It's all trash.
It's all trash. What a statement.
Right? But, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Uh-huh.
I
was gonna save the business.
I'm gonna change it for the better.
Coco's gonna make it happen. Stay tuned, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Coco streams animating. Coming soon.
Mm-hmm. Coco animates her drawings. Coming soon.
Oh, jeez. No.
Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protest. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known as the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. Oh. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. Yeesh. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far.
Game developer. He's many things. I don't think we've heard about that character before. Interesting.
I don't know. That which means she's probably gonna show up at the bar.
Oh no, today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything new here. Yuru, new season.
Grand Slam fighters, all this stuff.
Well, I think it's time to go to work. December 27th. Oh my god, we're so far in. I'm really worried because I haven't seen any of this stuff before.
Look,
before I could be
sure
like, I know what's coming up, so I can be prepared, even though I'm still gonna let you make wrong decisions.
Uh-huh. Hey, Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday.
Oh. Isn't that a bit soon?
Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party?
No, I mean... Never mind. Cool.
Whap whap.
Sure, I'm in for it.
Great.
New Year episode!
New Year episode, but we
and
just
then
had
a
the
beach
Christmas
episode after. I'm
Oh,
so
no.
excited during the winter.
Yes, the January beach episode.
No, it's
a
fine because all
classic.
beaches are fake now, so.
Oh, that's good.
Instead
right?
of pebbles, it's all metal. Sorry, instead of sand. I mean, I'm just used to beaches here.
Uh-huh.
And Jill.
He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do.
Oh, Jill. Hey. No, I mean, where is he?
He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now.
Fuck.
See?
So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Jill? It's not like I have anything else to do, so...
I told you.
But... Okay.
Told you.
We're depressing
you.
people.
Mm.
Oh yeah, kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note? Like, with paper? You know what those are, right?
Uh-huh. Do tell.
A paper note. Gabby. Let's see. Oh shit, this is you.
Oh. What's your voice even?
I think it was Bratty Child.
Bratty child.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you.
Gabby.
I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to deal with you, and to know what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to fight with my sister.
Oh.
Oof.
I don't think,
I'll go back to the farm on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. Oh no.
Before New Year's, we're gonna have another breakdown and then...
Something bad's gonna happen to her, I bet.
Oh no.
If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary.
Oh. She was always a smart one.
Wait,
How old is she? Is she like 9?
Wait, did she read this really personal note out loud?
Wait, did we?
I feel like she
I
did.
guess we would have
Otherwise,
because...
Otherwise, Dana's poking her head over
Yeah,
your shoulder.
she's just peeking the whole time.
Ooh, what's this?
Ugh. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh, yeah, she asked me when you'd be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed that you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea, now that I think about it. Me. But, boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party.
What? Why?
Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years. Fear and shame.
Yes.
Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. Well, Lenoir, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenoir was in the right to break up with me. Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that and...
Jill, you idiot! Oh no, here it comes. You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that?
I feel this so much. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Armitage.
Titty hacker.
Oh my god, her name is not that difficult. Alma, right.
I don't know what happened when you fought with her. With that girl's sister. But now, you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick?
This is a harder choice than you think, Dana.
I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hate feeling like that. I won't run away this time.
Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be.
Oh, Dana, you're the best.
I know, right?
Hey, boss. Thanks.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
That's what friends are for.
Anywho, let's start the day. Oh, yes!
It's time to save lives and something
And
drinks.
mix lives.
Time to mix lives and drinks.
Everything's great. Everything's best. All the good things are gonna
Everything's
happen.
going great. All the good feels, all the real talks.
All the great talks. Everything will be
Man.
great. We already
I
know
can't
where to
wait.
go.
I can't wait for characters that only Coco voices to show up today.
Please, no. I don't think I voice too many because I prefer the dynamic of not talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
With renewed hope, dawn approaches. The answer lies within. It does. And also,
The answer lies within,
within the showtime.
What?
Snowfall.
What? Oh, whoa!
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ugh. Seriously though, it's a second note that's stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenoir.
Oh my.
Oh.
Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic?
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Sorry, something just popped up on Discord. You haven't opened it.
Of course she hasn't opened it. Ugh.
Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other.
Maybe. Don't push her, Chief.
I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. Damn. Damn. I'll go secure
The
stuff for the
pressure.
party. Call me if you need anything.
Ugh. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Ugh. Yes, not me.
What the fuck? Who is she again?
French.
French.
French and or German.
But that's like my second and third worst accent next to English, which is just talking.
Well, you
Oh,
could give her
no.
like the gruff old man English Cockney voice.
That wouldn't suit her at all.
I don't care. Whichever one is. Listen, whichever's easier for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if you can do French, go for it.
I'm gonna try to go for it. Just, don't be shocked when it's going all over the place like a drunk person on the road.
Perfect. Make her drunk.
Why? Why?
Cause I don't know. She probably drinks all those fancy cockatools.
Uh-huh. So French. Alright.
Yeah, and she's really happy. So I don't know.
Beat French person. Now that's a first. Heyo. Happy holidays. This is going wrong already.
Amazing.
This is going
Great.
terrible already.
This is exactly what I expected. Someone's
This is
happy
what-
and also French.
We held a party for the staff and their children. You should see the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it.
Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places.
There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Ahem. Sorry for that outburst.
Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Oh, wait, that was an outburst?
Anyway, can you get me a cobalt outfit, please?
Sure.
Her face of just being slightly ajar.
What if we get her a big one? She's in a happy mood. She probably won't notice I'm charging her double.
Happy mood, big drunk.
No, I think they would get annoyed. I think they have to specifically say, "Yeah, I want a big one. I want to feel extra drinky."
Extra large. Make it a double. Make it a large one.
Here.
Thanks.
Are you meeting with Sai today?
She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly, I cannot stay for long. I have some errands to run.
Oh, how's she been lately?
She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often.
What about her eye? Oh, jeez.
Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. Uh-huh. I'll take longer to heal. But as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. Oof. Imagine cleaning your eye hole.
Ugh.
Yeah. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds.
Yeah, the feeling of cleaning her eye.
Mm-hmm. Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Also,
She doesn't show it.
I made
Yeah,
tea.
someone drew deep tea time.
Yeah, I made tea. I'm gonna take a sip here.
Uh-huh. Ah, you don't have one for like 1,000,000. That's just delete the channel.
No, because someone can eventually get that. Who would ever do something like that?
Flint. It's the long con. The biggest betrayal.
Yeah, because I thought, I made my thing 2,000 because it was like, yeah, they only get like, what, 100 per hour? And I was like, no one's gonna redeem that then because it's gonna take too long. Or they'll redeem it once every like 5 streams or something. And then like Flint was like, yeah, I have 35,000, so.
So weird. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time.
282,000!
Oh my.
Never mind. Yeah, Deja does it's like, it just builds up because no one uses it for anything. What?
The Danganronpa stream's going off.
So much.
Danganronpa streams, Coco, that's all I have to say.
Oh, right.
Also, I'm pretty sure the Fata Morgana ones go on for quite a while as well.
True.
So, it's mostly the visual novel ones. Like this one. Smile.
Like this one. Watch Boop and Coco play Valhalla. It'll be a jolly time indeed.
I'm going to unlock a random sub emote.
Whoa.
I got Coco 1T.
Aw, yeah, the
the
best
tea
one. Because we just had a tea time, so you can use it right now.
Dang. It's like a weird club.
It's like a tea club, except we're not really that all about tea. As I mentioned, we don't really drink our tea all the time. We just like to make tea.
We're like a really, like, we're just kind of there, you know?
Yeah. We exist.
Okay. She's had depressive bouts. Oh no.
Oh.
And who can blame her? Her life completely changed.
Yeah.
Much like that sentence structure.
Oh.
The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways.
Old ways? Yeah.
Oh. Whoa, Coco's a mind reader. Whoa.
Ah.
There was a rough spot when Sai was 18. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Where's this going? Sai is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset.
Oh, I see. That's what she was talking about earlier.
She needs equivalents. Once you get this, she's a fast learner. But schools don't all have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Sai was totally different during that period. Wonder what that means.
Why am I laughing?
Okay.
Jill, what?
Jill, what the fuck? Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning. The total opposite of how she is nowadays. Huh. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face, and it scares me.
You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Sai knows better than to go back to that.
I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you?
Sure.
Cold and sweet?
I've heard
I think
that
I've heard
before.
That one before. Yeah.
I think it was this? No.
Sweet girly happy. Sweet girly soft?
Moonblast.
Sweet girly happy.
Okay, that's 180. Wait. Let's see if we can like get more months.
Gosh.
No.
No.
Alright, Moonblast it is.
I guess a moonblast, because it's on the rocks.
One of these, two of these. Oh. And blended. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh.
Truly evolved. This must be... Oh, there it is. Whoa.
Whoa, and it's pink like your hair, kind of. Here.
Whoa. Hey, I don't know what color her hair is. It might be red. I can't tell because
Uh,
everything's in neon lights.
Yeah. It was her thing is pink.
Yeah. Thanks.
This is the kind of stuff Sai asks for, you know?
Now that you mention it.
You know, back when Sai reappeared, it seemed that she came here first.
Oh yeah. She told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos.
Did she tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar? Oh, we wouldn't have had that if we didn't give her the thingy.
Mm-hmm. That's true. If we didn't have... What was it? If we weren't there for her when we needed her, what did we give her?
We gave her...
We gave her some kind of...
I think we gave her a special drink, or...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we just gave her a drink that she really liked. And I didn't do that before, so I never had that talk with her in my first
And
run.
now it's going back up.
Yeah, now... Yeah.
You did.
Well, it's nothing that important, but... She was devastated, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard, not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also after seeing her so cheerful before.
I guess I should be thanking you then.
You what?
When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit.
I did?
I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with.
Huh.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Thanks.
Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and you're a part of that big corporation that everyone hates.
Yeah.
And a cat boomer
Also
is sure to
fair.
become a target. Really?
Whoa, cat boomer. That's
that like
a
a-
regular boomer?
Is that stigmatized? I didn't think that would be stigmatized.
I don't know. I guess so.
Oh, I guess because
Because
the trend of people who
big
get it
fancy.
for the thing and not for the
Yeah.
actual.
Well, I have my security staff with me all the time, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier.
Come again?
Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel your people were living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. You just like grime. That's what you're feeling.
Just bring
you're like,
some trash into your room. Boom.
you just there's a bit of you just like having a little bit of a dirty downtown feel, you know?
I mean, I don't really get that actually.
Mm-hmm.
I much prefer the cleaner places here. But then again, the longer you live in a city, the more you're just like, wow, clean places are nice.
Yeah.
It's also easier to talk to people.
Who could that be?
Ah!
You finally came.
Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Okay. You know what? I get that. It's like if you go to... what's it called?
Yes.
That place! That begins with an L! And it's where everyone gets off usually. Shit!
London.
No.
Like
I pass by all the time, and I'm
did I
super
get
happy because everyone always gets off there because everyone's either going shopping or going to work. But anyway, over there, it's kind of funny.
I just love just the innate American response of where's that place with an L that everyone gets off at? London?
It's like what, Lincolnshire or something. Anyway. The point is, there was like an experiment that we saw, and it was one of those social experiments, and it was this one dude. It was basically the bystander effect and whatnot. And it was about like this guy in a suit, because everyone over there is in business suits. They're all business people. Anyway, so this guy in a suit, he like collapses on the street. And he's a, as I call it, a Confederate, which is an actor in an experiment. So he collapses on the street, and then like a bunch of people go and see how he is. And then there's another experiment where this dude is wearing like, I think construction gear, and he collapses on the street, and no one sees to him except for this one person after like an hour. And it's like, people only care about you for your clothes.
Oh.
It was like basically the whole bystander effect. It's like they assumed that the guy in the construction outfit was like a homeless man, and it's a whole idea of like you only help people when you can perceive that they are in danger. Otherwise, you might think, oh, maybe they're just sleeping. Maybe they're not, hurt. But if a guy in a business outfit is just like collapsed on the street, it's weird. But it's also, because that place is so full of, like, homeless people, too, it's also, like, oh, it's probably just someone sleeping in the middle of the street. But yeah. That's what I mean by, like, no one, like, I guess, interacts over there.
Right.
But yeah, they're also a bit wary, but also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer.
A beer?
Oh, no.
Make that 2.
But I just want one.
I'm asking for one for me, adding 1 to your order.
Oh, right. That right. Beer.
Yes. We speak English, yes, we read it perfectly.
What if I just get a big one and give them both 2 straws? Like, would you like to share it?
Coco, I feel like that's the thing Coco the bartender would do.
Jill wouldn't do that.
The happy couple. Here's a big beer for you
Here's
to share.
a big beer. And I get like one of those hot straw things that have like 2 things.
Just
Add a
this
fun
is the
straw.
only one I have.
Oh no, I'm out of straws. Oh no, I only have 1 big cup.
Oh my gosh.
but I guess I'll put 2 beers. Because they're making me. They're giving me 2 slots. I can't. We're gonna die if we don't make rent. But if I didn't have to worry about this.
You know what, Coco? It's appropriate that you're like, we'll probably serve someone rich. Well, you're the rich client.
Oh shit! Yeah, rich girl. Yo, you want to order this entire stock? That would be great. You know what? I think Sai really needs some drinks to get through the day. I bet if we said that. No? I bet if we said that, she'd be like, you know what? You are right. I shall do that.
I'm just like the idea of just, is Dana in the building? No? Okay, cool. Dana passed a new policy. Ice is now double the amount that they're drinking. So, sorry.
And she'd be like, what is this money? It's nothing. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's $500 now. It's like, it is petty change.
I need to blow my nose. Here, let me get you a tissue. Oh no, I'm fine. Opens up the wallet, pulls out $100 bill, blows nose with it.
I never understood that because money is so dirty. They're just rubbing on their face. Don't do that. Even if you're rich, like, don't do that. I don't know, buy a very expensive handkerchief and paint money on it if you have to. Same effect. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. Sigh. You should have seen the kids after you left.
I love the characters that you've gotten.
They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Sai? Where's Sai? Why do they call you just Sai when they call me Auntie Stella?
They called you Auntie Ella, though.
Aw, that's cute. I don't look that old.
Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mum worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone.
What happened?
Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck.
Oh no! Get the butter.
Just shove oil in there.
And it was plastic! They couldn't just try and break it!
That's messy. That's always like my biggest fear. You know when you see videos of like cats jumping into, like, slipping inside jars? I'm like, they're gonna get stuck or something. And then like they're gonna freak out and then like break their neck. That's my constant thought all the time.
She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared.
Well, I'm out.
Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come.
Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year.
Oh.
I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Sai.
Yay, they're gonna come to the party.
Gosh.
Careful.
Are we gonna get the other half?
Yes.
Are we gonna get the other half of the clients showing up?
Yes. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get needles.
Oh,
yo!
He's gonna show up with Dorothy and just be like,
oh,
"Have I introduced you to my daughter?"
Yo, it's my daughter.
It's my daughter.
She's like paid that day, so she has to pretend the whole time. You get to play his daughter the whole time. Oh, what? I'm trying to like read that word in my head that Trent just posted.
Oh no! What is it? What did he just post?
Oh, I assume it's a word in an accent. I'm just not. I can't.
What did he say? Where is this?
Awubadug. It's in the chat. Of course.
I want to be like you.
Oh my.
I want to talk like you.
Please come again. You want to come too?
I I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party?
Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, insulted one of our best friends. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there.
Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think?
Yeah.
Who says this?
Left hanging? Is that what you call not getting food? I guess so.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Can I get you something?
Let's try something classy.
Okay.
Oh,
More money, you mean?
oh my. You mean the most expensive
The most
classy drink we
expensive
have?
drink that we have? What is the most expensive drink? $2.50.
It's probably one of the promo drinks.
$2.50. Okay, but we should probably make it sweet too. $2.80. Bubbly.
Bubbly, classic.
Oh, none of these
Bubbly, classic.
are. Oh no, that's
Mercury glass?
not.
Sour. Burning.
Okay, so
Hell.
yeah, the most expensive is this, which isn't
Okay.
really tasty.
Like her.
Yeah, she's not gonna be all for it.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Stella gets Cobalt Velvets, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's a thing? Like, hey, guess what? Yeah.
You get
she
to
orders
finally
these all the
drink
time.
your Stella's shit. And also it tastes a little bit like Coke, and Coke is sweet. Boom. I'm not trying to convince myself that that giving her something that she won't like for more money is a good thing. That's ridiculous. Anyway. Something classy.
Yep, this is a thing.
Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday.
This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th.
Really?
There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, you know
no.
what? If she took it in a positive way, she got over it, but the gifting stuck to her.
Oh dear.
Spiritual reincarnation?
Spiritual reincarnation.
In
If there's one thing I know in a sci-fi story, those things always go
I
well.
like how it's Mega Santa too. Not like
Robot
original
Santa in Futurama.
Santa.
That's amazing.
Well, the story says that Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She
This
thought
is literally just this is like a ridiculous wrestling plot line because it's just like after the family took the championship from Santa, they stripped him of his personality and left him bare.
And then he
Mega
became
Santa
Dark
was born.
Santa.
Not Dark Santa. Dark Santa is too powerful, Coco.
And he went back in time.
Oh my god.
she thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid.
Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned that she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something.
Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore.
Expected as much. Told her as much.
Hey, can you get me something bubbly?
We just did.
So-
We just did.
Time for something expensive.
Sure.
That's
Oh,
really
it's
too.
probably the same thing. Something bubbly for a bubbly girl.
We just spray carbonation in the glass.
Yeah, can we just? This is $500.
You do not understand. I need to live.
Here, it's this. This is probably bubbly.
Ew. God, the fact that's a thing.
I like how no one even, like, the one person that we gave it to was like, I'm not actually gonna drink this.
Yeah, they were actually shocked.
And we're like, you had this. Oh. Oh, I was joking.
Oh
What is the most expensive bubbly drink? 260? Yeah, I think it's
260.
Cobalt.
That's probably it then.
Yeah. Beer isn't that
Probably water.
expensive. Oh, 200.
Here's 200. That's like $50 more than a water.
Oh, jeez.
280. Nah, just get her just get her the other thing.
The other
That's
thing?
not a cobalt velvet.
Yeah,
yeah,
then she'll
get
be
her
like,
the,
ugh.
Yeah, give her a fringe weaver.
Bubbly, classy. Which one is there any? I feel like this one might be, no, it's bland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something bubbly for a bubbly girl.
Something bubbly for a bubbly girl.
Test. Get
Oh, it's got 9 commentary, and hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
He'll be waiting. Wait, what?
Responsibility. Huh?
Elite impression? What's an elite?
Oh, it's from Halo.
Oh.
Yee.
I don't know that, so I can't give you an impression.
That is A-okay. Because depending on the game you play, elites sound completely different.
Oh. Give me an impression.
Oh god, it's been way too long. Hold up, let me look this up. Elite. Sound bites. Oh, here we
French
go.
water, my favorite drink.
French water, my favorite.
Yes.
Oh my god. I love this video. Oh my god, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Share it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna post it in Trends Discord, because like it's the most appropriate place. But it's just like, ah yes, let's hear some of this. And it's just
Oh my god, immediately. This is who you want me to replicate? Done. There's your impression.
all we're missing is like the diaphragm shredding of a Wookiee call, and there we go, we got it. We have a sore throat.
Wait for the end? Oh.
Wait for the end.
It's just...
What the fuck?
I don't think I can replicate this.
It sounds like someone saying something backwards.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Or like through one of those weird modulators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, all you're gonna get from me are... I do that on the daily anyway. That's just my voice.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's just
here...
Coco.
Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, wanna know how Stella got her eye?
Oh?
Do we?
Do we?
Huh.
I don't think we know how.
I feel like you shouldn't tell me that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I guess she did tell us a little bit about Sai.
She told you my story. That means she likes you enough. It's fine. You remember when I told you one white knight saved me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently he was running away after doing something. Dunno. We were at the park and he held us hostage. At one point, they tried to approach and he just... He gouged Stella's eye out.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was a pain in places I didn't know could feel pain.
Oof.
From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella's screams, it's chilling. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick, when I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. He took his helmet off and put it on an anguished Stella. I passed out. When I came to, I was in an hospital. Apparently, the kick ruptured a couple of organs, and I was put on emergency care.
God damn.
You get kicked by a space marine? What the fuck?
I'm so...
God.
Jeez.
It's like...
I get
it's
they
like
were children.
kicking a child... It's like kicking a child with steel-toed boots. Like, holy shit.
I think that was it, because, like, they were wearing the armor, so that must have been very, you know, tough.
God.
I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up.
Damn.
I mean, fuck, that'll do it.
Yup. Just, damn. What made you bring this up?
I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came, I think he's the one that saved us.
No fucking way. Virgilio? Really?
Wait, hold up.
Really?
Can you bring up the chat log?
Can I?
Wait.
I know that's a shortcut. There has to be. There we go.
I don't think I can go that far back.
Oh my god. Okay. Can we go down to like one or few more lines? What on earth?
Yes. The guy, yeah.
Okay. Bring that, hold up, go back up a few more times?
Yeah.
Let's see. Just stay, okay, wake up. I woke up because they was punching me in the leg. Damn. Okay, next. Just damn. Okay, what made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came, I think he's the one. Oh, that means he was a white knight at one point.
Apparently!
What?
And apparently he was running away from something.
Jesus,
on that day.
Hold up. His whole story has been don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
God damn.
Don't judge a book by its cover, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
Does he kill that guy?
I'm reeling. I don't think he goes killed. I think, if anything, he was reprimanded.
Yeah, because he was knocked out, I think. I think he
honestly,
was
I'm
running
voting for
away
the
from
person
something
himself.
before that was happening. It's like he seems to have like a weird past because I think what's his face, other Jill, was like, I feel like I recognize him. So it's like maybe he had like another thing somewhere else. Like,
What if Gil was the one who
what
beat
if
the
Jill
children?
beat them?
What if it's all connected?
Sai, do you
What if
recognize? Oh no, he's got a
Rad
John face. He could be anyone.
What if Rad Shiva was the one who did?
Rad Shiva, no.
Ah, shit.
What made you think that?
Sure, more pounds and years. I'm pretty sure it's him.
Damn.
There's something about his face I just can't dismiss.
Oh, pounds, as in weight.
Yes.
Like
not money.
I was like, more pounds to the face, more money. Wait,
Yes, the more wads of coins.
the more
face.
coins.
I mean, that will mess you up too.
I guess. Don't rub money on your face. Remember.
I like to see him
don't have
again.
handfuls of coins tossed at you either. That's why
Ooh.
people put money in like socks and hit people with it as a weapon.
Really?
Yeah, that's a thing. People will like fill up a sock with loose change, and it's really heavy.
Oh, that's.
Mhm.
That reminds me of that thing that I keep seeing on like or old movies, I guess, where this lady carries a brick in her purse and then like whacks people with it.
I mean,
Multiple
it's essentially
movies.
That. It's essentially that. Then you can also
Never
pay for
seen
your
the money
driving.
thing.
Probably for a reason.
I'd like to see him again. Do you know how?
Do you know how the steampunk museum? Ask for Virgilio there.
Gotcha. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill.
Please come again. I'll go take my break, Jill. Sure. Whoa, that was fast.
Well, here we are.
It's not safe yet, everyone. Ah!
It's not safe yet.
It's not safe.
So far, all I've picked up from today is that you should carry a brick in your purse.
Well, we're not allowed pepper spray here, so might as well be a brick.
Wait, seriously? Why is pepper spray banned?
I don't know. Safety?
What did
I don't
Just not
know.
people who are aiming to hurt you.
I don't know. Carry a brick, I guess.
Carry a brick.
Or carry
Carry a
some...
gun.
No, you know what? Carry some kind of quote-unquote makeup thing and then spray people with that, but it's actually pepper spray. Haha.
Of course. Yes, let me just spray paint my eyebrows on. It stings. It stings.
Someone actually picks this up because they're like, oh yes, my eyebrows were feeling very flat today.
Mm-hmm. It's like that baby shampoo that promises no tears, and yet there were always tears.
What?
Yeah, there's Johnson & Johnson. It's a family brand that does baby products.
Yeah, Johnson's baby
And-
products.
Mm-hmm. And one of their most infamous lies is no more tear shampoos, which implies like, oh, if it gets in your baby's eyes, it won't cause them to like blink hard and cry and like tear up.
I hated having a
Yeah.
wash when I was younger for that reason. It's like, it's gonna make my eyes hurt. Then I started like swimming with
Yes,
my eyes
Coco.
open. Have you ever like, do you remember when they were like, don't open your eyes underwater, and then you do it anyway and you're like, I can see.
Now you see, Coco. In any other circumstance, I would agree with you. However, please keep in mind, I wear glasses.
Oh, right.
Swimming for me is constant blurriness, and well, it's a good thing I'm underwater. Opens eyes. Wow, that just makes things significantly worse. I guess I'll put on goggles.
Glasses
You ever
goggles.
just need Yeah, I'm interested in possibly getting prescription goggles down the line because that
Interesting.
sounds like a worthwhile investment.
I
At
will
least at the
say,
pool.
if you swim a bunch, normally, which I used to do a bunch, and then you suddenly wear goggles, it's like a whole new world. There's nothing in the swimming pool, obviously, but it still feels nice to just see everything so clearly.
Yeah, I agree with that. Even if it is like a whole 2 inches in front of you clearer,
Yeah.
in my case, but still.
I wonder if I left
My
food
eyesight's real bad.
before. Yeah, I think I've heard about that from you.
It's real bad. Moving on. B-sides.
I wish we had B-sides.
That'd be nice. Wish we got more music.
Just Celeste music dumped in here.
Would you like to import another game's soundtrack?
Just, near soundtrack. Does not fit the tone of anything.
I was just thinking, just like out of nowhere, Monster Hunter music, Monster Hunter World,
Oh,
just suddenly Nerd Gigante music, suddenly Devil Joe music, suddenly Beelzegeese music, dun 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 dun.
my god. I actually turned off boss music, or music in general, for that game after a while.
Really?
I just replaced it with, like, relaxing lo-fi and shit.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. I like it though.
I find it kind
Anyway.
of samey after a while.
That's yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not gonna
why I
lie,
can't play
mostly tune
open
it-
world
I
stuff.
I mostly tune it out.
Oh,
That's
fair
why
enough.
whenever I do hear those tunes, I'm like, ah, jeez, here we go.
Yeah, it's just, it's not even the boss, because I don't do that many big bosses, so I'm used to, like, the early level, just running around the world type music, and it's, you know.
I enjoyed my time with Iceborne,
Oh, I haven't
or
touched
whatever
that
it was
yet.
called. Look, all you need to know is that I spent. Oh no! It's too soon. This is supposed to be a day where Coco does all the voices.
No!
Man.
No, I got screwed over last time. It's your turn
Man.
now.
Damn. Damn.
I like how my time wasn't even nearly as bad as the shit that you've done.
It usually isn't. I think that's kind of the point, though, at this point.
I mean, it's
Okay,
amazing. You're so lucky to play such a wonderful character.
Yes, you're right. Mm-hmm.
You should definitely ask me for more opportunities of the sort.
Uh-huh.
throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm here.
I can't wait for someone to look at your YouTube channel and just be like, wow, look at this Octopimp archive. It sure is nice seeing all these VODs that I never got to catch. Why is there a compilation of this boop guy doing every Dorothy line? What's going on here? Why is that in here?
It's just like random video boop. Not even me. I'm not even in there. It's just gonna be your stuff.
Suddenly, it's just Coco shit posts are sprinkled in there.
I mean, that's basically a lot of the videos that I edit on his thing, which I do. By the way, put many goofs here and there. Very proud of the Judgment ones. Full of Phoenix Wright goofs. Yo, Judgment is a really fun game. If you ever have the time to play it, you should.
I might. It's one of those games that I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of happened. It was like, suddenly Judgment came out, and then people kind of played it, and then a lot of people dropped it, and then I did not hear from it ever again. There was that controversy about one of the actors doing cocaine or something, but I don't know.
I've seen most of it. I avoided looking at big plot heavy bits, but I went through basically all of the side stuff when I was going through Octo's version of it, and it's a really pleasant game. Like, it's full of charm. It's complete original characters, and they're really good. The main character is really good. Like, like you have, like, I really like Kiryu. I was a huge fan of Kiryu, but he's kind of the perfect person, you know? Like, he's like a superhero, kind of. Like,
oh, is he like, is it like the Mary Sue kind of thing where he does everything right perfectly all the time and has no flaws? Or is it just like, there is no conflict for him to overcome, there is no struggle, he just kind of goes through everything?
That's kind of Kiryu. Like, that's what you kind of notice after a while. He's just like, the way he talks to people, it's like, he's always giving them advice, and like, sometimes you're just like, well, like, the things that happen that are bad are, like, he gets punched in the face all the time. And for me, it's like, well, it is a fighting game, so. But in the other one, I feel like the character is more human. Like, they're goofy. They have goofy, dumb moments. Like, they have, you know, they have good interactions with their coworkers. There's coworkers. There's, like, a whole lawyer thing going on. It's really fun.
Right. It's an office.
Yeah, it's an office. Yeah, he works in an office. Like, there's a nice goofy team of, like, just office people who are lawyers. And then, like, also there's the Yakuza. So it's like, you got the Yakuza shit, and then you have, like, an office group of just, like, people that are doing lawyery shit. And then you have this guy who's essentially Kiryu in the game, and he's, like, your best bud. But he's, like, bigger and dumber than Kiryu, so he's super fun. So I'm just, like, I'm trying to sell this, but pretty much, I don't want to say too much. I'm just like, it's a fun game, and even if people didn't talk about it too much, I highly recommend you play it. I think you would really like it. I really feel
like it went under the radar.
Yeah, I feel like no one talks about it too much, and it's like on the level of Yakuza 0, which I really love too.
Huh,
like, people really love Yakuza 0, but no one talks about Judgment, and Judgment's great. It's like, it takes all the good parts of Yakuza 0 and it improves it. So, that's my thoughts.
Next topic, please.
Next topic, right, yes, the game. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Uh-oh! She just...
Honey.
You want something?
The usual, I guess.
The usual.
Oh no. Usual.
Did she talk to her mother? Or, guardian?
I guess so. I'm guessing something must have happened to her.
Usual. Wonder what's wrong with her, though. I think it was Piano Woman?
Yeah?
No, I think she ordered that like twice and she talked about it, but that wasn't her usual. is her usual.
Yeah, I think it is a piano woman.
Is it?
I
What if
think
she's
so.
like, that's not my usual, and she goes even sadder and leaves?
Then you know what? We tried our best.
We did. We tried kind of.
We try to remember.
We didn't cheat. Old H.
One's just sitting there, laughing from his ivory tower.
I didn't say anything this time, so.
Congratulations, Flint. Now that's your voice. Forever.
Oh no.
Congratulations, Flint. You're now voiced by Stephen Derrick Prince Jr. as Impmon.
Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, Flint would want that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't believe Flint has a Kokichi plushie. I wish I had a Kokichi plushie.
I can't believe Flint's actually Kokichi.
Can't believe Flint's Kokichi. I can't believe he's lying to us every day, all the time. Continuously. Oh, here.
This is nice.
Is this what you wanted?
I guess so.
Oh,
Nice. No. Ice?
okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you?
Hey, honey, how do you know what's real?
Oh no, is she getting messages in her head?
Oh, no.
How so?
I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing?
I think about this so much. This like
Oh, when you ever sit there whenever you're in a moving vehicle and then just look at your hand and then that's when the questions start?
no.
For me, it's like I look at my hand, I go, oh, that's right, this is my hand. Oh, that's right, this is life.
Oh, I've done
God,
that on
I
a
can't see
bus
my own
before.
face.
No, but I don't think about it in like
never
the
went that level.
reality kind of simulation kind of shit. I think about it more like
Oh, I don't think about that.
I think about it
of-
from like a
I'm just-
schizophrenic kind of perspective. Like there are people
Uh-huh.
out there who don't understand, like who see a different world, you know? And I always worry that that's what's happening to me. Maybe I'm in a classroom right now and I'm talking to myself and like people around me are just like, what the shit? What is she doing? Or like maybe I'm in an asylum right now and I'm just talking to nothing again. Like what if I'm crazy?
I mean, I imagine the worst part would be you wake up, you're actually in your mid-40s, and you're not Coco. You're actually Juarez Rodriguez, infamous bandito and member of the mob. And you've been retreated in virtual reality for these last few years in an attempt to hide yourself.
Maybe that's why in my dreams I'm never myself.
Gasp. Gasp.
Well,
Maybe we're all parts of Flint's imagination.
maybe we're all just Flint,
Oh gosh.
aka Kokichi. Maybe
Yes.
we're just a fake game that was. Sorry, I don't want to keep
Squid.
bringing it back to that.
The reality squid episode of Red Dwarf.
The what now?
Can't say I have. Can't say I have.
Me neither.
I'm trying to think if there was like any really crazy reality ones. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening?
I don't know, Dorothy. I don't know.
Coco is now having a meltdown. What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer?
And those ponderings brought you to the bar. Oh, ah!
What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I?
I mean, you ordered a drink. So. Dorothy. So, you're having a solipsistic crisis of sort.
What?
I wish I were that. Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist.
See? That's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from?
Well, solus means alone, and ips means self.
Yes, but how did it come to be? Oh dear. No one told me this is what I'd be signing up for.
You thought you would be lewd, but now you're just in a crisis.
Like every day of my life. Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decide to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this.
Yes.
That's language. That's languages. Doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense.
Yes.
I've been repeating words for a long time, and they stop making sense. Why?
Yes. All of these. Calm down. Have you ever just listen. Have you ever said who a bunch of times and realized
Yes.
I don't know how to spell who?
Yes, I've had that.
Am I
moment where
spelling this
forgot how
right?
to
Wait a
spell-
minute.
I forgot how to spell a really simple word, and I'm just sitting there and I'm trying to write it out. I'm like, that doesn't
That doesn't sound right though.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. What are you on about?
Oh boy.
I got this one. The don't.
Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter's really here?
This is actually really funny because just a few days ago, Jill was seeing Anna,
Yes.
and like weeks before that, she was talking to her in front of people and going crazy.
Yep.
It is. Please stop tapping it.
Hold on. Just making sure.
I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her.
Yeah, get her crunk.
Maybe we should give her something sobering. Why isn't that listed here? I think a Bloody Mary is sobering. Oh, Bleeding Jane, I mean. Yeah. We could give her this. We could give her something like, we could give her frothy water. Yeah, she only has that one time a month. I know something else was sobering, but I don't remember what. Although maybe she needs to be more drunk so she doesn't feel so...
Awful.
Yeah.
Maybe in drunkenness, we can perceive the real side of reality.
Whoa.
Whoa. The real power play.
I think she likes classy drinks. Or something.
Hmm.
We can go for something that maybe has optional commentary and then just go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that might be a good path to take, because I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, me neither. She's being very vague. I mean, she's going through a bunch right now, so. Actually, I think she likes girly drinks. This has... Okay, wait, but we also need to get money. One sec. A blue fairy, just for her. Because her hair is so pink, it needs to be blued out a little bit. Perfect. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face.
Oh gosh. Sorry.
So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis?
Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian.
Oh no, don't tell me they were fabricated memories.
No. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. Music died. Music back.
Oh no.
I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having. How much I loved everyone around me.
Remember the Christmas party?
Yeah, that was fun. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream?
What tells me that you're real?
Eh?
For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human.
Yeah, lordy. Oh, lordy.
I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, the uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse.
What did you do to get over it?
Oddly enough, I read a book. The Lost Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. That's what I feel about so-and-so.
Every single character ever.
No, I'm talking about so-and-so in the thing, which I refuse to mention because spoilers just in case.
Oh, okay.
with Liar Liar Dude. Listen, I'm being vague, but y'all get it. Y'all all get it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, so.
Points at stream.
Points at stream. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm on about, right?
Where it's like, you know, that they're like, oh, I guess those other two don't matter now, but they do. They still matter. They still made me sad and care about the characters, so like, whatever. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? I think that too. That's not what I'm worried about though, Jill. I'm worried about talking to myself in front of a bunch of people and they're like, what?
That's how you get some space to yourself on the train, Coco. You start talking to yourself loudly.
Oh man, I've been next to people like that, so even if I'm
you give them space, right?
No, because there's no space on trains. Listen,
Damn.
I might be sitting next to someone who's a little out of it, but I also am really tired and would like to sit down.
Fair.
Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me.
Heh. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink?
I made it for you.
Thanks. Okay then.
Okay, I guess the drink didn't matter.
Well. Whew.
Why did you throw it on your head?
To feel something you made.
You could feel it by drinking it.
No. Okay.
And...
Pour it on my head. It burns and itches a bit.
I'll get you a towel.
Oh, what? Delivery for Dana's Oh, I've been here before.
Oh, I think this is that
Who is
dude.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this dude.
Mr. Mario, welcome back. I don't remember his voice.
What? Wasn't he just like, I don't know.
Oh,
generic
right,
surfer?
because you made him like, heckin' gangster. No, wait, you didn't make him a gangster dude because I was like, you should make him a different dude. Yeah, you made him surfery.
I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that?
She's my boss. I'll get it for her.
Right. Sign here, please.
Oh, it's a big package. I wonder what's inside.
You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to get refrigerated.
Let's see. Oh, it's a wiener.
Whoa, you sound just like me.
A really big wiener. Oh, dude. Oh, man. We should hang out.
Damn, I like that.
Oh no.
Hey, honey.
I think she's back to herself.
Oh no. I hate it.
Yes, yes, yes.
The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do? Such a thing.
I don't know, but like, I don't know. She'll cook it. Maybe she'll chop it.
Oh,
Honey.
no.
Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly.
Oh, stop.
Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener?
I didn't.
Are you right? Are you riding her baloney pony?
Are you?
Oh no, you can't escape it.
Every game that you've been on so Are you riding her baloney pony?
Baloney pony.
Baloney.
So what is this character I'm voicing? Yeah, you're like a emotionalist kind of like robot, but you're not a robot, you're like an actual person. Until the last few episodes in which it's established you're a bleep. But until then, you're like a person, but just emotionless. Alright, last episode. Really act it up. Need you to say Ryan is baloney pony.
Oh my god.
We have this recording booth for 5 more minutes. We need to get these lines out.
That was the best line in the show, though. That last episode was amazing. I love it so much.
And that's what they did with no budget. Because
Oh,
they didn't
it's
have
it's
money.
such a good last episode. I mean, listen, I don't care if they had no budget. They use that shit well.
Yeah, that guy next ran themselves into the ground. Again, like 2 or 3 more times.
Oh.
And I guess they're now done for good.
Oh, the studio itself.
Yeah, I think this time they're done for good.
Oof. What was the last thing they did?
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you.
That's unfortunate. I guess they
It
are
seems
just
like
like
other
putting
studios-
a lot in their shit, or they're just really bad at managing their shit.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I think it was just a lot of really poor financial decisions.
Maybe.
Anyways. Do you want your boss's wiener?
Seriously, Joe. Even he's disappointed. She's the ha 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 making the jokes.
And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anywho, we all know that if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down.
That's a risk we're willing to take. Hey, oh god, really? This is 2 completely different sides of the spectrum in terms of personalities. This is
I
gonna
love
be
it.
painful. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Wow, cha. Come on, Mario.
Cha.
I'll buy you a drink. Huh.
You might have another delivery, you know?
This is my last one, actually. I'll accept your offer.
Oh, why does that sound like
Oh.
something?
Whoa. I'll have a sunshine cloud.
And you?
I'm fine. Sunshine cloud.
Sunshine.
Hey, at least he's
At least he's being
least
true
he's
to
being more
himself now.
honest.
Yeah.
yeah. He's not like
I'll have big manly drinks.
I'll have
with
a
big manly things.
Paul driver.
I'll have a
And
big
a
manly muscle.
suplex. A big manly muscle. Ooh woos.
I just got
I have a
invited to
feeling-
play Helldivers.
Twice, multiple times. Helldivers is pretty fun. I don't know though. It wasn't my cup of tea.
I don't even know what that is. So,
I don't know.
but either way, we can really spike this one because,
Holy shit.
as
We're
you
gonna...
can see,
Oh
it's
no.
optional.
Alright. Give it 5 parts. We'll see what happens. Maybe he orders
5?
another one. Just 5. Maybe one more just to get that even full drink. There
it's
we
not
go.
even gonna be full. And
Whatever, Coco. We don't want this boy to be another victim of Dorothy.
it's true. Fine. Here.
Thanks. Hey,
Call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right
Oh
amount.
my. Also fine. He has to ride his bike home. So.
That's true.
yeah, Dorothy. Why'd you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way.
Oh,
I was gonna say
oh my. What way, Lilim?
I'm a man's man. I like men.
I wish that's what
Okay.
man's man meant.
God, this is just like...
Do tell. What do you want to get caught between a gay man and a prostitute bot? Could take your pick, because you're doing both.
You're doing them both. Yes.
I'm doing them both.
Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you.
You bought the wiener.
We bought the wiener.
thanking me.
Burkosh has been
You're-
activated.
Pokosh 2.0. There it is. Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot.
It's easier than you think.
That made me happy. And, I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered.
Glad to help, I guess.
Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener.
Oh, you.
Whap, whap.
You just solved a existential crisis.
With a wiener.
Out with you.
She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like
I get it. Don't worry, you like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Have you been to the Motor District?
I spent all my free time in the Motor District, actually, why?
Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there?
You're not a cop, are you?
Pulls out badge, actually!
Oh, shit!
You thought I was a bartender, but it was all just leading up to this moment.
Shit.
A lifetime stakeout.
Damn. The longest con.
As far as I remember, no.
Huh. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on down there.
What?
There's
Semi-legal?
gonna be semi-legal? Semi-legal?
That paid off.
The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse.
Oh.
The illegal ones end up being safer in the end.
Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Ah!
Oh my. I guess it makes sense.
What was that story about again?
The bikers were defending people from the White Knights.
Oh,
when
right,
they were
right, yeah.
When they were going crazy. Oof.
Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her?
I want to point out I don't do a surfer voice that often, so I'm struggling to find the right balance. Because, man.
I remember
it's
you were
weird.
talking about how to do it last time, and it was difficult even
It's-
trying it, because it could go in such a different direction.
Yeah, it's
It's like controlling a wave. It's like Point Blank. Starring Keanu Reeves.
By the way, watch Point Blank. We did it for a movie night, I think.
Point blank.
I think that's what it was called, right? It was the film where Keanu Reeves was a undercover cop investigating a string of bank robberies in which everyone was wearing president masks. And
Huh.
it turns out that the bank robbers were a bunch of local surfers. So he got into the surfer culture.
Huh.
Point Break. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Noted.
Hey,
Is
it's a
there
classic.
Is it? I
Yeah,
want to try
I'd say so.
that then, but also like, there's a lot of classics that I've been meaning to try that I haven't, like Train Spotters, which I brought up before multiple times, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I still have not watched that.
I want to see Train Spotters because people won't shut up about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mainly because they're like, oh, it's so good, and they made a sequel, and I was like, what? Dude, it's crazy. And I was like, I don't understand.
But it seems like a real genuine love for it too, like one of those like a cult classic type of love.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very curious about it.
Hey,
There's a gang as dangerous
Anyways.
as they say.
get the skivvy.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Excuse me?
They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the ones that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone.
What are they doing?
They're just standing there.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Crazy.
Oh. Do you want anything else?
I'll have a piano man.
Alright. Kinda mad for Mario.
Alright. I mean, it doesn't look like he's playing games this time, so.
Yeah, I think he just really wants it.
this is.
He actually wanted a piano woman the whole time, and you ruined his room.
Whoa! You weren't paying attention!
I think he genuinely wants one this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Oh, jeez. Don't do that thing like I did where I was drinking tea and eating a biscuit and choked on both. It was very painful. And it ruined my voice for like hours.
I'm choking on my food. I better wash this down. Now I'm choking on the water
I
and the
like
food.
choked on both of it.
Yeah, that means you put both of the foods down the wrong throat hole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your throat was like, well, this one's already wide enough, so we're just gonna go down here.
Oh man.
No! No!
Here. That was yesterday on stream, yes.
Oh no, quick, someone get that clip.
No, don't. It was like I was trying to save myself from it too, so I didn't like react. Like I was like, mute myself, please. And then it was like it took over my body.
Coco just throwing things off her desk, glass shattering in the background.
Oh yeah, y'all were talking about Tomie, in Cernia's thing, and let me just say, if you have not read Junji Ito because you're too afraid of them.
Twice.
One sec.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Sean! I'm a Coco right now, smile.
You are?
Yeah, I'm doing Baja. Yeah, you're fine.
I wanted to eat cake with you.
Yeah, let's eat cake. I don't care. We're getting sidetracked every 2 seconds anyways. Sean, what happened to your burp? Sleepy peepee, Sean.
Well, good news. I remembered everything.
Hey, nice.
But I didn't mess up because I thought it was going to close out on me at 10 minutes. It did not. I went for like 12:30.
Oof. It's a big risky place. Look at this itchy Sean.
I was talking about Tomie, so listen.
I know.
It's
Yep,
really
we go.
good.
Here we go.
No, listen. Like, legitimately, it's so good.
Uh-huh.
Because, listen, half of the stories, because there are multiple Tomie stories, right? Half of them are pretty much, most of them actually, are pretty much, like, Tomie meets someone, they fall in love with her, and then some of them aren't even love. Some of them are just like, wow, you're really cool. Like, one couple adopts her.
Okay, take this one.
And then, like, oh, what was it? Actually, the couple one was really sad. That was the only one that was like, that one was kind of sad. Although there was this one lady who was like the worst. And then there was like, Tomie was just like, that lady tried to kill Tomie because she was just like, I'm trying to like kill off this couple because I want the money and I want them to like give the money to me. That's why I'm being so nice. But then you find out halfway through that she wasn't actually nice and she was evil. And she kept trying to kill Tomie the whole time. And then halfway we get the reveal, but she's like, oh man, I can't believe this lady hasn't died yet. And I was like, what? I thought Tomie was the worst, but this lady is terrible. And it's like Tomie is just like ruining everyone's lives there the whole time. And it's so funny.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you were doing your RPG. And
No.
Valhalla. What?
I said it was doing Valhalla. Your brain didn't process it because you're still in ASL mode in the final.
You get to sign language that shit.
Mm-hmm. If I had to sign half of the shit I said in the first session, Coco, I would die.
Sign language,
Just
all of
so
Dorothy. It's just all the
No, like for the RPG for the first session. Because there was a point in which I had to voice a room full of characters and give them all unique and different voices and have them interact with each other. I'm just thinking, just like, yeah, no, just sign that. Smile.
I mean, you can do it if you were fluent in ASL, but it's like saying, hey, you know that language that you're learning and you're like a novice at? Try to have a very intricate conversation in that.
I will say,
Yeah.
my favorite part of the session was it's just going, well, I guess this guy who is going to be an antagonist is now a wholesome boy. And so just enter this old Russian dwarf. He just sounds like Zangief the whole time. Fantastic. Nom 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 nom. I'm eating cake. What are you up to, Coco?
Nothing.
Besides
Definitely not
splurging about.
handsome Sailor Moon stuff. Have you seen that anime where it's called Handsome High or something, and everyone has big chins?
Handsome High and everyone has big chins. What?
Have you never? I definitely shared that with a bunch of people when I found out about it. I watched all of it. It's hilarious. Wait, handsome Ghoul? Gakuan Handsome, I think it was called. Gakuan Handsome. You've never seen it? Oh my god. How can this? It's this. Let me wait.
Uh-huh.
I'm dropping this in my server real quick. Here.
Uh-huh.
This is what it is.
Oh,
And
what
that's
is
the
this?
whole show. It's a parody of the harem style.
Oh, God.
And they never point out. There is one point where someone is drawing them and then they look like this for like one brief like frame. And you're like, oh, and they're like, that's ugly. Ugh. And they switch, then we never see them like that again.
Amazing.
It's great. It's a really funny show. But then a bunch of like people were like, oh my god, we should handsomify some characters. And I remember seeing a near one which was awful, but it was great. And somebody did that to the Sailor Moon one. I can't find it right now. That's what I was doing.
Uh-huh. Well, I just ate a whole slice of cake.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Because we were celebrating. Mayo just did their final.
Oh,
Congrats.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Congrats.
Their ASL final.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was the big complicated.
My tablet that I was recording on fell twice.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll be signing, and then all of a sudden, it tumbles down, and I have to pick it up and like adjust it. I'm like, okay.
Oh
Let's keep going. Mm-hmm.
Dang. Technical difficulties.
Well, I left a comment for him and being like, hey, I just want to let you know that I had some technical difficulties. My tablet fell twice. I'm sure it's going to be hilarious to watch. LOL.
And there's this Sean. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean. He's a good boy. Look at this good boy. I am now petting a dog. If you came here for non-stop action in Valhalla, this is
This is
not
not
the stream for
the
you.
nope.
We just pulled the brake shoot. We just the drag shoot actually.
Oh, am I not having a snack break?
I guess we are now.
It was a fake BRB where the game it was a fake gameplay but actual BRB trickadoos.
Ah, of course.
Shenanigans.
You thought we were playing Valhalla. It was actually just chatting.
But I was too lazy to change it, so you know. This is what we're doing now.
Of course. Sean. It's for Sean.
Oh my god, there's a Tomie film series? Yo, we need to watch it.
I'm good.
I'm not joking when I say that. It's legitimately not scary. Like, out of all the Junji Ito,
Yeah.
it's like not even scary.
No.
It's just funny.
I'm still good, thanks. I don't
That's
like
fine.
that's kind of I don't like that kind of stuff.
The ones that really get me are like, oh, the one about like everyone being like stitched together. That was gross. It wasn't even scary. It was just gross. I feel like a lot of Junji Ito's works are more just gross than scary.
Yeah, that's part of it.
And it's also like the characters are so dumb that you're like,
Yeah, they are.
Because I guess because a lot of the characters, the reason why they get into things isn't even because of themselves. It's just the situation is so powerful they can't even do anything. So you're like, well, I don't know. I guess I'll just watch. You can't root for anyone because you know that they're doing shit of their own will, but it's not their will. So you're like, well, there's nothing they can do. So now we just sit and watch them stitch themselves up to be closer to their friends, as they call that one. Oof.
It's over. This is Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Don't. I'm be real honest, Coco. I really don't like Junji Ito stuff. I don't like the gross kind of shock stuff. I don't like the art because it's all weird and gross and it has to be. I'm just not a fan of that kind of stuff. So.
No, fair enough. You don't have to like that shit. I don't necessarily like it either, but I do find it very funny. When I find wild. What does Flint find wild?
Flint, no, please.
Shark on robot legs. Yep, you know what? That sounds like
Yeah.
Junji Ito.
Yeah, that was a horrible novel.
Yeah, this is nice.
It sure is,
Yes.
Mario.
It sure is, Mario. It sure is.
That's what Jill was talking about. Read a book. It'll make you cry, and then you know that you're feeling things for characters.
This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots?
What?
Wow.
Replica Riku?
Replica Riku.
Replica
Chaos
Riku?
3. Replibots.
Replica Riku?
We're all out of Xehanorts.
Oh,
Bring out
shit.
the Replica Riku.
What was the other replicas? There's like one more, I think.
I think they had to bring a replica body for Shion. Was there another replica?
I think there was another one, right? Because I think Riku was failed, or there was a failed one, and then Riku. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was
all I
one
know is
more.
that the OG replica Riku from Chain of Memories was already inside of Riku. But then they went back in time before Riku got him to bring that current one back here.
Oh,
because-
right.
Yeah.
So before he became a good boy, kind of.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yo, Replica
It was-
Riku is why I hated Chain of Memories.
It's so dumb.
He was so mean! Like, I didn't like Riku in the first place in the first game, and then he just made it worse.
You playing tag in the belly of a whale, Sora? What, you too good for me and Kyrie? Is that why you stopped looking for us?
Shut up! I hated him so much in the first game, oh my god. He was so like, why are you being so mean? We're friends!
And then he
They never show them being friends. They show them being friends for like 10 minutes, and then they expect us to be like, yeah, these guys are best friends forever. Never mind
Yeah,
that he just
remember that-
betrays us.
You remember them fighting over Kairos? Really?
That was so
That was-
weird. Oh man.
They would be in that box, or they would be nearby it, but I'm pretty sure I'm out. The white box right there. Yeah. I don't. Is there anything in them? Okay. How many are left? There can't be that many. Alright, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. He's so comfy. Comfy, Sean. There's a belief that some Liblin out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. Yo, are we gonna get some Blade Runner stuff? Is that what this is leading up to? Is it gonna start being that people need to start passing tests to prove that they're human?
Someone or something replaces those humans with such a Lilim. Thus they call them replica Rikus.
Whoa, replica Riku's, am I the Hama?
You know a lot about this. Oh god, you know what? I'm just gonna turn away.
Uh-huh.
I don't. It's like in most magazines nowadays, so. You know, Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out, but like kind of a year ago now at this point.
In the future.
Kind of 100 years ago, but you know, it just came out, so people are talking about it.
Well, it's the first time I've heard about it. What about it?
Go out as soon as- Go bye, my son. He's so sleepy. He's so sleepy.
On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street.
What?
Oh.
What? What? What?
And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package, and somehow my neighbor was there. Almost immediately after the whole thing. Huh. And he was there the whole time.
Whoa. Maybe it was someone that looked like him.
He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms.
Got prosopagnosia.
Oh,
Wait, prosopagnosia?
trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one.
Replica Riku!
So another replica Riku. And you saw the kid Lilim here. That could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilim idol singers nowadays, whose voices can pass off as human.
I mean, I was kind of on board with him at the beginning, but now he's just like tinfoiling a little.
Yeah, now it's
Got
just
that
like
tinfoil
they're.
hat.
Yep.
The government is humans. Oh my god.
See, it'd be weird if he was like, I get it when he's like, what if, you know, they make a Lilim that looks exactly like you, then kill you all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, kill it.
Or, you know,
It
like
could
have
be packaged
identity
as
theft, pretty much. That would be worse, but.
Yeah.
He could be passing off as humans under our very
Oh
noses,
my god.
replacing us little by little.
At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilim because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency.
So, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers.
I just realized she keeps her hair up in pigtails because of Julianne.
That makes sense. That's cute.
That's
I like
cute.
that.
I'm leaving. Thanks for everything.
Please come again. What's your take on the replica Riku thing? You believe in them?
Yeah. The replica Riku theory.
Do you? I don't know about that whole time travel arc though. Not really, but I asked you first.
Man, remember that time that they had to canonically come up with a reason for Mickey Mouse to be shirtless?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of pointless, but you know, some fans are really crazy, so they need that shit.
Mickey didn't have a shirt on. How does he have not a
No,
shirt on?
I never
if he
even, like,
entered the
who pays
battle world
attention to that shit?
with it? What do you... Wait, hold up. Why is it that Mickey's Keyblade is like the anti-Keyblade?
What?
Like, what's up with that?
Do you remember that shit?
No.
It was like, oh god. It was like, Mickey went into the door from the first game that was locked on the Destiny Island. And in there was like a Keyblade.
The Keyblade
made
of
light?
Darkness?
Yeah, the Keyblade of Darkness. And that's Mickey's Keyblade. That's why he abandoned the one he had in Birth by Sleep.
Mickey was in Birth by... I don't remember
Yeah, he
much
was-
about Mickey in the games.
Oh, because all he did was show it.
Yeah, because he
with
shows
his
up like
little
one time in Birth by Sleep, from what I remember.
Yeah, he showed us with the Star Doodad, and then he showed up during the big finale in which Xehanort, like, fucks 3 teens in different ways.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a... that was a rough ending.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. And then 3 was like, hey, what if Star Platinum was Joseph Joestar the whole time? And it's like, what are you going on about? Look, it's Jonathan, he's back! And he just tears off his mask. Wow, it was Terra the whole time!
Whoa!
Wow!
I was
Fuck you.
I was not paying attention to the Birth by Sleep arc too much, so I was just like, yeah, sure, that's Terra. I don't, maybe?
They never, for the record, Coco, they never established that.
Yeah.
They never
Even
established
I was
that
playing
until-
the DLC and I think they've had like a few more cutscenes with that arc, but it didn't make sense to
Like,
me.
okay, maybe they added this in the DLC, Because fun fact, I dropped Kingdom Hearts 3 like sack of hot potatoes. But like, I don't know. They say that the DLC makes it somewhat better, or makes the ending somewhat better.
Yeah, that's
so
what I hear.
I don't know. Maybe it makes it better.
I played it, and I
wanna
can
give them the
say
benefit of the doubt.
it should have been in the main game. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying
Oh,
that
that's the
DLC
worst.
was... It definitely made the ending way better. If it were in the
wanna say-
ending.
I want to say the part of the trailer for the DLC when it was first announced that made me die of laughter was when, oh god, Luxord of all people, Mr. Game of Chance, Mr. Throw cards around and roll dice. He's just like, Zigbar, I'm calling you out on your shit.
I like how there was a
have
huge
deduced-
build-up for Luxord being like an important character in the DLC, and then he has like one scene in the beginning, and we never see him again.
That's amazing, because like, he does nothing for the whole series.
Everyone was
And then
talking
he
about,
just been-
it's Luxord's time to shine. He's only in...
Nope.
He has like a... To be fair, the first cutscene in the DLC is like 20 minutes long or something, but it's just him talking to everyone. And then that's it. Then the rest of the DLC is just Sora being like, and now I'm going through my dreams. And it's essentially replaying the ending again, but with a bunch more cutscenes. And what I really liked was, you know,
Well,
the
apparently
fight
they
with...
made the fights. They made the fights better. And
Yeah,
more
yeah, they
interactive, from what I
did.
hear.
And there's like a really nice fight at the very end where you play as all of the, you know, hearts of light, key light thing, the people, right? Like Ventus
The
or
key-
whatever.
The
Well, no,
13 wielders.
Yeah, the
Lies.
wielders of the light keys. You play as all of them. There's like these special like combo attacks that like you see like them being like, oh you Ventus and Roxas being like, wow, you're pretty cool. Not as cool as me though. Ugh. They do a combo attack. It's like a really cute, campy kind of big fight that they put in there, and it's really nice. It's like I wish this were in the main game. But what I really liked was there was this one, like, you know, the fight where the ice cream trio finally hang out. They kick Kairi out of the cutscene, throw her across the screen. Sora runs to her, and we just see the three of them. There's like a cutscene. I think there's a fight with the three of them that you do before the other fight, and it's just really sweet. They just really find it funny how they straight up like kick Sora and Kairi out of the cutscene.
Amazing. Do you remember when Xehanort ices Kairi, and it's the funniest thing to happen?
Oh man.
Because he just does it. It's just like,
Yeah. Like there's no resistance.
Sora, perhaps you don't understand. Watch this. I killed your girlfriend.
no, you actually killed a piece of wood. What? It just like pulls a keyblade out, and there's blood all over the place.
Ooh.
That's kind of cold, Sora. It's kind of fucked.
Sora was the villain the whole time.
He kind of is, honestly. Shoutouts to Riku for actually having an arc. He had an actual arc. How about that? Thanks, Dream Drop Distance.
Yo, that made me like Riku. Which
Yeah,
I
it
think
did.
is a pretty big thing.
That is, it's from going from hating him to, oh hey, look at this, he's coming to accept everything about himself.
Yeah, it's like it went. I thought it was gonna be like one of those, because you know he suddenly becomes good in 358 days. But I think he's an asshole for
I don't
being
think-
like
I don't think good is the right term. I think it's more of like
anti-hero-y, whatever.
yeah, edgy neutral party.
I'm just listen. How dare he be like, yeah, it's your purpose to go back to Sora, to this girl who's like life is breaking apart, and he's like,
Hey,
listen
so I
to
know
your
this is a
heart,
bad
but also
time.
remember that what your actions do will affect Sora specifically. Don't worry about your friends who will miss you. It's Sora that matters. I'm like, why are you telling her this?
yeah, it's kind of like, imagine Coco was, if like one day someone came up to you and was like, listen, Coco, I know you have your own friends and everything, but that doesn't matter. Currently, there's a child prodigy in Austria who's currently in a coma. All of your memories will go into her brain, and then she can continue her life because she's going to find the cure for cancer. But you need to give up your life in order to ensure this future happens, Coco. And everyone's, by the way, everyone's also gonna forget about you. Yeah.
It's so messed up. It's awful. And it's like, it's sad because, you know, he's not being a bad person by doing that. No, he's just trying to help his friend.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't even hate him, but I do, because how dare? That's not like, you can't just be like, well, your friend's opinions don't matter either, so, you know.
Remember when they tried to give Syax and Axel, like, a thing? Like, hey, look, they're actually really close friends.
Apparently that's elaborated in the mobile game.
Of all things.
Like,
Of all things.
Like, at the end of, the main game, or the third one, right? They go talking about this lady who they were like, I did it for her, and you forgot, and you made new friends, looks at the two.
Uh-huh.
How dare you abandon us? And I'm like, what? Was that in the mobile game?
Apparently there was also a 358/2 radio drama that happened.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kingdom Hearts. Read the manga. It's way better.
It's not Valhalla.
It's not Valhalla. Anyway, when I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I didn't read that. Huh. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because I've actually never worried about aliens.
Well, good on you.
It's just, yeah. That's out of the many things I fear, aliens is not one of them. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I am but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid.
Wait, hold on. That's kind
We can't pick up a thing and just fight against. It's fine.
Sorry, Coco, you can't fight the alien menace. You're just a woman.
I'm just a woman. I think she just means I'm just a person. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm just a person. What am I gonna do?
Like,
you
yeah. Because the memories of not being afraid. I didn't actually read it that way at all.
Uh-huh.
The memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nuvolite crabs invade.
Not the Nuvolite crabs.
Not the Nuvolite crabs. I mean, when the replica Rikus come.
I feel like that's a reference to a show she watched.
I feel like it. Joe?
Oh no.
Are you still afraid of aliens? It's fine, because Julianne will protect us. What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right.
Back. Anything happen?
Got you a wiener.
Hell yeah.
I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old.
Did anything new happen?
Oh.
Damn.
Hey! They brought you a package.
Ah, yes. My curated wiener. Stop. Stop. I see that. I see what you're doing. Don't. Don't do it. I know what you're doing. Stop. It's a gift for my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? There it is. Alright, Coco, laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
That's a new one. Hey, we got a lot from that.
Oh! Yes.
Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses.
That's a lot of money. Holy shit. Did we serve that many drinks?
We sold a lot of expensive drinks, and then we got a lot of tips.
Oh, we did. We got
Huh?
way more tips this time. Nice.
Yeah. This is what we did it right.
We did it right. Yes.
Yes.
That's your 30th.
Jill wonders. Oh, no.
Naki Nekas actually bring luck. Oh, the Bobby Cat thing, I think.
Buy one. Let's buy one.
You know, here's the funny thing.
Yes.
Despite how much I am the funny tee ha ha humor man, I don't laugh all that often.
I've noticed that.
It's kind of weird.
I take a
don't
lot
know.
of relish hearing you laugh when you do, because I'm like, this is what makes the grumpers laugh. I feel like I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I laugh at anything.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh at myself, so that's just a sign. It's like,
Oh.
I find my stupid
Oh.
No, not like that!
Oh. Oh.
No, wait, that's not pity. That's not what I meant.
Oh. Everyone subscribe to twitch.tv/Cocolamoco in order to make Coco not laugh at herself. Make her feel like she's worth it, people.
No. That would make me cry for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
No one listens
What if
to
you
my
were-
rules.
What if you were randomly raided by a huge Twitch streamer for literally no reason?
That
Other than,
happened.
oh, this person playing Valhalla. I like that.
Oh,
And you just get like 20,000 people.
that happened during a Stardew Valley. Oh wait, 20. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just an
I say
absolutely
Stardew Valley?
ridiculous amount of people. What's the Stardew Valley? I don't know.
I meant Star Force. I meant Mega Man Star Force.
Oh, that's right. You were playing Mega Man.
Yes.
Play those weird little Mega Man games.
I really like them. I did notice,
I noticed.
going back to the second one, it was kind of shit in terms of characters.
Oh,
It was
I was not expecting that.
really fun in some parts, and the overall game is fun, but
Okay.
the characters really changed. It was like a whole new team was like they looked
Exciting.
at the characters in the first game and they were like, I'm not gonna go through this whole game, I'll just look up what they're generally like. And they were like, ah yes, this character is a bitchy tsundere, I guess. Let's just make that who they are now. This guy likes food. That's his character now. This guy is just a nerd. That's his character. That's his only character. We're even gonna put in his character arc the best part about him, and what he finds about himself is that he gets to be friends with the bitchy tsundere. That's him. I find that so funny. I find that so funny that was his character arc, that he was glad that he could have a friend.
Oh.
Everyone else is like,
Yeah, I really do, like, I have this talent, I can do this, I am important.
and then his was just, I have a friend. Like, the girl even says, you might not have anything cool to be, like, happy about, but you get to say that I'm your friend.
Damn.
Oh man, they went through so much development in the first game. Like, going through the first game again, I didn't realize that game was actually really good. The characters were done so well in there. There were so many really good arcs. All of the villains they weren't villains. They were just people that had, like, insecurities, like, and they all reflected the main character because he is awful in the first game. He is, like, in the beginning, he's like, meh, I'm not gonna go to school because my dad's gone. I don't wanna, like, be friends with people because then I might lose them too, so I'm gonna be mean. And then everyone else is like, no, go to school the whole time. And then, like, all the villains he fights are like, this guy who's like, oh, I'm really, like, I keep getting worried that someone's gonna betray me because my past colleagues betrayed me before, so now I'm like, I don't trust anyone. And then that spawned the whole thing. And another one's like, I really care about, like, my music, but I'm afraid that people are gonna use it and, like, not, I guess, force me to do it and all that when I just want to do it for my mother. And then it's like, oh, but I don't have a dad too, so we can, like, relate, I guess. And it's like, there are a lot of bits that are just like, none of the villains are bad. They're just like people who are going through some stuff. And in the second game, it's like every one of them are like, I'm a producer. No, wait, what was it? Right, I'm like deleting your hotel because I want to build a hotel on yours. And the main villain is like this lady who she's not the worst out of them, but she's like, I want to destroy the world because I lost my husbando in the war. And now everyone must obey me. And stuff. And we do get Solo, who's stupid and fun, but still.
Uh-huh.
With a Pat who's half actually bad because he was a literal trash. Yeah, like, I didn't realize that was so... Pat is a character at the very end of the first game who the main character becomes friends with for the first time on his own accord, because throughout the whole game he's like, man, I don't want to be friends with anyone. But then this girl...
Antisocial protagonist.
This girl, she like follows him around and she's like, listen, you gotta go to school because I'm the class president and it's kind of sucky that you're not in class because everyone should be in class and it should be perfect. And then something about her being called the moon, like that's her name, and he's called the earth, and he's just like, you're just a satellite, and she's like, what? Sorry, that scene almost makes me crack up. That's his insult. He's like, you're just revolving around me all the time. Anyway, so she forces him to be friends, and then he's like, he finally gets around to being like, alright, I guess. And then this other girl is like, the one that's crying because her music's been abused and like she's lost her mother and all that shit. And she's like, hey, wanna be friendos? And then he's like, yeah. And then they become like friends, like they're their first friendos, or brothers as they call it in there. Making the narrative deep cuts for this. Listen. I'm trying. Listen, it's very. Listen. I like talking about the first game. It's really nice. Anyway. So the point is,
This is a pretty simple plot. Whips out like spreadsheet.
Anyway, so the point is, the reason why I really like Pat is because, as a villain, I mean, is because he's the first character that the main character is like, wow, I really relate to your really tragic story, because he is a literal trash child. He was dumped in the trash pit. His parents abandoned him in like a trash pile. And then he keeps going back to it's called Dream Island because it's got a really pretty, it's like a fake island built up for like, with this nice park and everything, but then it's also built to be a trash pit. And he keeps going back there and he brings the character there and he's like, yeah, this was what happened to me. And then our main character is like, maybe I could be friends with this person. And he's really excited, and the whole time, Pat is like, yeah, I'm really excited to be friends with you. Yeah, artificial island built on dreams, pretty much. And all of that. And the main character is like, yeah, we're gonna be friends. And then this dude's like, yeah, we get to be friends. And it's like really exciting to see him finally be positive and be like, yeah, I want to make my own friend. And like help someone else who's like going through stuff instead of everyone else helping him. And then, unfortunately, this boy's got multiple personality disorder because I guess the trauma from being abandoned and stuff. And the other side is complete evil and he wants to destroy the world.
Oh.
And they get taken over by the absolute trashiest alien. Because all of the aliens are like, man, we're taking over these humans because alien shit. Anyway, this alien was the one that was like whispering all of the deceit to the Ephemian alien king. And he was like, yeah, these humans who are trying to reach out to you to make friendship stuff, they're evil. And then that's what causes the kings. Anyway, basically this alien's really evil. And he takes over this boy. And he's a Gemini because his kid's got multiple personalities. So he becomes Gemini and he has two versions of himself. One the good Pat and one the evil Pat. Anyway, so he's finally becoming... When he finally gets to be friends with Gia.
No, please. Don't let me stop you. I'm just gonna get up and use the bathroom. So I'll be right back. I'm getting up. Bye.
Oh man, that game's great. I'm also dying of heat. I keep turning around to try and I need to do Star Wars The Law Stream. I love how it always goes back to this. It was like the whole beginning, I was trying really hard to like make it really concise and not go into the actual story. And then the more I kept talking about it, the more I was like, wait, but I need to mention this bit so this part makes sense, right? So like the character moment is like fueled by another moment. And then you understand like the basis of why these character moments are so important, so I have to talk about the other character moments. And then it just became a whole like, wait, now I'm just describing the whole game. I just wanted to talk about Pat being a trash boy. Oh man. There's like no Pat fan art. I'm really sad about that. Why has no one done Pat fan art? Are trash boys being abandoned like this again? Can't believe. I bet if there was a Star Wars 4, he would be brought back. So, that's my job. That is, I have a plan. I have a plan. I came up with a comic idea. I'm very excited to see it come out. Yes, that was maybe the thing I posted earlier to remind myself of. It may be called Taking Out the Trash. Don't worry about it. Don't raise your expectations too high, but I am very excited. I drew a very quick rough sketch in my... I've been doing this lately where I'm like, I have an idea at night or I have it in a dream and I wake up and I like have my notebook out to be like, okay, I'm sketching this real quick. I'm gonna draw this later on. So I did that because I'm like, I really want to draw this one out.
Alright, I'm back.
Hiya, Boop.
Sorry, I was holding it in, and I was listening to you, and I was like, you know what, I just gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
So, nothing against you personally, but I just had to use the bathroom.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I feel that every time, like, I'm signing off with someone and I want to, like, have a whole conversation to leave, but then I'm like, but I really need to pee, so let's just speed this up. So it's like, do I say, hey, I gotta go pee, but we're also saying goodbye? Or do I just rush the conversation and then really speed go? It's just, you know, it's one of those things.
It's one of those things.
Oh, nice, Flint. Oh, Flint. Heck, I should have gotten some water. My water's all right at the bottom. Like mail? Bring the combo. No, don't.
I would honestly, I would do that if I could get away with that, but there's so much of a sound difference between the computer and the phone.
But the acoustics.
Yeah, the big gross headphones and bathroom acoustics.
Oh my god, Flint. I bet it was like a going postal type mail service.
Mm-hmm.
How did they deliver mail actually in that? I don't remember how they delivered mail. They had golems. Oh, right, yeah. They had golems. I forgot about that completely. I know that was the point of the movie, but still. I remember the sorting of the mail more than the actual mail sending. They also had really old... Yeah, they had horses. And then, like, at the very end, he, like, goes on an actual horse for that. And also spy shit. But anyway, we need a Maneki Neko.
Huh.
But the paw's broken, so I wouldn't trust him.
Hmm.
We're at 780. Or 7880.
Oh.
Bilbo, what she wanted. So now she's gonna do great.
She's gonna be fine.
You've been chuckling since yesterday.
Wiener. Our protagonist.
Our protagonist, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do some AE first.
Oh no.
Well,
That's not down here.
first space colony plans to develop its own army. Okay, even though space was imagined as the promised land, as place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. Our first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks of developing its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice_Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population.
Huh.
Oh my.
Alice Rabbit is in space too. Amazing.
Amazing. Woman buries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. Yeah. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces thanks to new technologies. The traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone burying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If a pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma.
When you marry
Damn.
me?
Not marry your own son.
Ha ha ha. Yuck! The final remastered leads the video game charts.
That is the
The
name.
newest remaster of 2010's postmodern RPG opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remaster.
What could that possibly
Folds.
be?
The full chart includes lifetime sales. Yuck. The final remaster, 3.5 mil. New. Hatsune Miku Project E-Master, 1.5 mil. Sting's Face Remastered. Water Pro Wrestling G. Dang it, Round Paul.
Dang it, round pole.
What?
I'm curious about this one. What is this supposed to be?
Water Pro Wrestling. I don't know.
Maybe that's just something that they were thinking about.
I'm still having my mind blown over Dang It Ron
Dang
Paul
it,
being
Ron
in this
Paul.
game. What?
This is the third final this year.
What is happening?
Oh, don't worry about it. Ooh! Hello.
That bar called Valhalla. Well, looks like we made some headlines. That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work? Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a neat just like me. Anyways, the place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. What? How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I could take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from a distance. So is that a no? Kind of? I mean, if you're just going there to chat, I want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me.
Hello.
Oh my.
We're gonna see someone from the internets. I'm full of myself.
It's going to be generic man.
Generic man. Not even, he's like in the distance. We don't even serve him, it's Jill. Other Jill.
Dang.
Are you ready for
Unbelievable.
another day of work?
I guess so.
Let's do it to it.
Good evening.
Ah, Jill. I'm out to get firecrackers.
Firecrackers.
It's New Year's, right? We need some.
Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
I'll be back in a bit.
Even for a cat lover, you should get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Oh, Jamie's here.
What? Bye.
Greetings.
So
It's Jamie.
ducks under the counter.
Wah.
Anyway, let's start.
Let's start.
We're not cool enough to talk to Jamie.
We're not a
Dang.
bro.
Not bro enough.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Yeah.
Oh, a guy that wouldn't come back twice. Oh, you.
Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
On Friday?
Yes.
There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that.
So it flew by here.
I take it you know what made the noise?
Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard.
Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity.
I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. So it didn't get far away.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Now,
hi.
give me a Mars blast.
A Mars blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
It's true.
He still won't come back another time, I bet.
Mm-hmm. How could it have happened?
How could it have happened? Wouldn't it be super orcs if Dorothy came in here? That'd be crazy.
Wouldn't it be great if Alma came in?
No!
I think that'd be great.
No, I don't know. You know what? I think Alma has got some family stuff to deal with, so let's just let her do that.
Gosh, on an unrelated note, I hope the family stuff with Dorothy does go well.
Honestly, yeah.
Here's a Mars blast, so I can continue B needles for another eternity.
For another eternity. I love it. I really love that voice, so I'm glad. Here you go.
Well, you didn't mess up.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Oh, wonderful.
Oh god, everyone. Here you go, Boop.
Everyone.
Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not.
You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size.
I can fight dirty.
He's an assassin, he probably can too.
Yeah.
He kills people for a living.
I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right, sorry.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it?
New best buds!
Gas.
Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar.
Everyone be choosing them girly drinks.
Everyone wants them fizzy drinks.
Bubbly drinks.
Damn.
I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking.
He's just trying to be friendly.
Okay, let's try this suplex thing.
They're gonna become bros.
Right.
This was not.
I did
this
not
was
see
not the
this
clientele
coming.
interaction. I wasn't expecting this interaction, to be honest.
Me
with you.
neither.
This is surprisingly wholesome.
Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. Oh, you. I think you said that before, actually. He wants a gut punch, but I really want to give him a suplex. We finally can. Listen, we know her humor isn't as refined, so we'll take what we can get. A suplex. Snap him in half. Dana, I mean,
Snap
listen.
that.
Here.
Don't tempt it, she would.
Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at...
What?
Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, why go through the whole thing? Rejection. Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see.
How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds in your body and nanomachines are forced out.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
This sounds like when you hear people getting blood work done and they like remove the white blood cells. This sounds something like that.
Which is supposedly very painful.
Yes.
Very, very. And they have to do it when they're conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is less wholesome than it started.
It started off with, yeah, I like your drink suggestions too. What, are you trying to kill yourself? It's like, oh.
You know what? I'm not surprised with these two.
It's, fair enough. It can only last for so long.
Yeah.
They're like little needles all over your body.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like that.
Guessing not the acupuncturist type, too. Oh, no.
You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere.
5 hours.
For 5 hours.
And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
What?
Jeez.
Ouch.
What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right.
This is just...
Don't...
We might have to try to absolutely destroy this.
I really, really want to. And you know what? I will.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh, lordy.
I
Well,
didn't even
okay,
check to see if that worked. It worked.
You were just like, bing, bing.
Here.
Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though.
Blushies.
Oh no.
I had a couple extras in his, actually. Oh no.
Well, how much did we? How much did he
Give him
get?
a big one!
Oh no.
He's gonna be like, Jill isn't even that cool, and then other Jill's gonna get all of his interactions with this dude. I'm gonna be like, no! We missed out!
No, please.
So, where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachine in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of it was gonna happen. We both know it was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, the rest of the enhancements. Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time?
Doing great.
Over time. Either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave.
I feel like everyone leaves after like 10 seconds. They sit down, have a drink, get out.
Yeah, I can't imagine how much time actually passes. here.
I'm sure a lot.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
Oh, you. Said that twice.
Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy ties the hell out of me. Oh no!
Oh yeah. Here
No.
we go. Performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap and join on to that Alma rap. Huh.
Did you just make that up?
No, it's a DK rap.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure I messed up like half the words, but it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Someone's in a good mood.
Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too.
Stop.
Ah!
Bad touch for Alma.
Bad touch for Alma.
Alma, why? Why are you doing this to me?
Oh. Jill can't catch a break.
Who named these drinks? Exactly. We're nothing but animals, after all. They did mention the naming thing a bit back.
We're nothing but mammals.
Oh, mammals.
Oh, please.
They mentioned the naming thing before. It was apparently someone at a party. No, wait, they didn't mention how they named it. They just mentioned the person that
It was all
named
Dana's. It was all Dana's ideas. That's what a lot of these drink names came from. I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't think so. I think they're all like legitimate
Really?
names, and they have actual stories attached to them.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
the ones that Dana made are, I think she did Pile Driver. But like a Piano Man, for instance, was named on behalf of. It was named by a bartender to a guy that played the piano, I think at the bar or something, like a frequent customer. And he named it after him because it was like a set of ingredients that he really liked, and then he died and he named it after him. And the guy that named Bad Touch was like, they mentioned that he was at a party and someone was like, meh, and they punched him. Legitimate names.
Legitimate.
Here you go. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor.
Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood?
Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot.
Jesus.
God damn. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump to the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was a timing, but
It's absolutely savage.
I've
My
been
God.
laughing for an hour now. It wasn't even a good thing to happen. She was just laughing at that. Oh, you hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I couldn't forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. Oh, I can forgive all that. The age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you still haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years. Hey! Not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all the things so many years ago was the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. Aside from
We all know a
destroying
few
my...
people like that.
Oof.
Oof.
Aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. I know. Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's say... Wow. I must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brandtini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Ugh.
A Brandini.
A Brandtini. Not a martini, though.
That's true.
Here. This is a thing. Let's start. Oh no!
Gas.
Can I change your channel? Ah!
Oh god, this is me too. Oh shit. I hate this.
Ooh. Alright, we're to Anna as well.
Yeah.
3-way combo. 3-way combo.
Ew!
Oh, hell no.
This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity. Not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs.
Not now.
That sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. Would I hurry your high-ranking lips? Oh, what if I do that?
Shut up.
The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see.
Alright, enough. Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but they're strangely similar voices. And it's odd to switch.
It's true. It's a little too similar. It's okay. It's okay, you got it.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Ow, enough.
Coco's aging rapidly.
Shit.
Peace out. Ha ha ha.
Finally. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point.
Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer?
Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I?
No gel.
Nice.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh no, Coco, make the drink right.
Here, a beer.
Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along?
Oh, yeah. Never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenoir introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too.
I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure. I'll be here. Oh, no. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break.
Alright.
Oh, you were here? You're quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Oh no, we are going crazy.
We invited her
now
to
safe
the
to keep playing.
party.
Haha, excellent. More
No.
people that only Coco can voice. So far, my tally is a whopping 2. Haha.
Ha ha ha.
That's fine.
It's less chilly today. Do.
Life is like a hurricane. Here, Duckburg. Lasers, race cars, aeroplanes, it's a juggler. Don't know the mystery. Or rewrite history. DuckTales. And that's how we get the stream muted.
Oh no.
Jill, kid's looking for you.
Oh shit. Oh, this girl.
Oh no.
I think this was you.
What's me?
I think so, right?
Yes? This was. Wait. Was this the ex-girlfriend's sister?
No. This is some random girl that we talked to for like a second, and she's like, yeah, I want to really mess with my mom
Oh.
and do something that she hates.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The girl who went to school.
Mm,
What did we do with her?
I don't know. Flint. Then you're keeping track of all of these voices, right?
Yeah, Flint. You're keeping track of everything. Aye.
Shit. I think she was just, kid voice number 2. I think she was like bratty kid voice, but like softer.
Bratty Kid voice, Mark II.
Yeah.
So what was it? I don't know. It was a while ago.
I feel like it was two whiles ago, maybe.
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago.
I don't
Bratty
remember.
kid voice. Number 2, softer.
Bratty Kid voice. Hey,
Confused
softer.
kid voice.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, Norma. Phew. Shit!
You're
She's showing up more
back.
often.
Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Well, I mean, you should say that to her too.
Actually, I wanted to thank you.
Oh, sweet child. Oh, she thought it was for her. Thank me. Oh, oops! I'm sorry, I flung my hand.
Slap. I do that all the time. Suddenly backhanding the shit out of your mic.
I went to go cool my hands on the fan and then whacked it.
Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol.
Yes, the one time that we didn't.
Yeah. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some.
Oh.
Oh, so responsible, Joe.
I kind of faced my mom and told her about all the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do.
And?
Well,
Oh.
she didn't speak. Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days.
Then she gave me a note saying I had to leave.
You're adopted.
Oh shit!
You're adopted, so I'm sending you back to the orphanage.
You're adopted. Someone's adopting you and getting rid of you from me.
I sold you on eBay.
Oh jeez.
After that, she told me that I'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me not to give it my all.
Oh.
That's surprisingly aware.
Huh.
So, she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore.
Fair. Glad to hear that.
And, well, I wanted to thank you for that.
Me?
If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you're right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'll leave before it's too late outside.
Isn't this bar open at like 11?
Yeah, you started the night shift.
Careful.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Shut up.
Hey Jill, mind helping me here?
Sure.
Make a bleeding Jane, please.
On it. Bleeding Jane for Jill. It's his time of the month.
Wow. Haha, tee hoo hoo. We got it.
I hope we get the money instead of him.
Thanks.
Hey, Joe, do you hate me?
Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you.
Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me.
Why can I?
You're the main character? I don't know.
What are you?
I'm a cute girl.
Right.
You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there.
Yeah, just remembering stuff.
Could you give me a hand here and like serve her beer, please?
Sure. Beer for Jill now.
I'm a little confused by this setup.
Me too.
Is he dealing with customers on the other side of the bar and it's dividing the two?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
I think it's not even like, yeah, I think it's like two separate bar things. Probably.
I think it's just one big. It's probably just one larger bar setup,
Maybe.
and it's
He's
just
like
kind of
on the
split
other
down
end.
the middle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just for the most part, he's doing weird.
Thanks.
He's got a bunch of cookies over there.
Can you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment?
Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try.
What? That's not the environment. There.
Can't see anything.
You sure?
Yep.
Weird.
Oh god.
Oh no.
She spawned Dorothy. Now I can at least get some pleasure from this.
Man, do you say that every time you go out with someone? Oh my god. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy
Oh
Inquisition.
god.
Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy. Ouch! I bit my tongue.
Do you have a tongue? I guess you would, but
Uh,
that's not. You know what? Actually, let's not ask that with her.
can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early. In
Yeah,
the
okay,
night.
you know what? She answered it.
Honey,
Hey, Dorothy.
I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream?
Sure. Lovely dream for Dorothy.
For the Dorothy on the go.
Dorothy on the go. That's just. She's just like a Tamagotchi. What do we give her?
Spike it. Spike the shit out
Like
of
this
it.
shit out. You know what? This is only gonna affect you, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's for the
Dang it.
betterment of the stream, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Boop
floof stream.
sacrifices himself for you for a floof
Yeah.
stream.
Mm-hmm. That's why you gotta subscribe at twitch.tv/sir_boopajoo. Thanks.
Oh yeah. Before you leave.
What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too?
Actually, yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
yes. Sure. I'll be here. then.
Everyone's coming there. It's not even like a second hop. It's just everyone's coming.
God, just more people. Sprinkle them all in there.
Yeah.
Why does Anna have a crack down her face?
Well, I got things to do.
So, what things you're dead? What do you have to do? Tell us. You do?
He does what?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Weird sneezes.
I guess it would be weirder if he's right there then.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please.
Whomst?
Dorothy.
Oh,
Becky.
Becky.
Man, she was in a rush.
Yeah, she's got her own game going on.
Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere.
Well, New Year's.
Yeah, exactly. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's just gonna beat someone
She's
up.
gonna buy them from the internet. We'll find them and put us all at the risk of burning.
I'll make sure there's like an extra extinguisher at hand.
Please.
Well, I guess that's it for today.
You sure you're fine?
I am, don't worry.
Hey, Jill, mind if I ask a silly question?
You ever seen a girl?
Yeah, you see this girl, like, only, like, you don't see her,
like a
but, like,
ghost
she's in
girl.
the TV, but she's also not in the TV, but then sometimes I serve her drinks and I just, like, drop them on the floor, and then all the money goes from my account. It's kind of weird.
Weird.
You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. So the answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what do you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? No, I don't.
Why?
Why do they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's butt. The word boomer seems
like
so
a
out of... oh, like a cat butt.
Like a cat butt.
Like a... Yo, they look like a cat butt.
They look like a cat butt.
The word boomer seems so out of place.
Yep.
Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such.
Oh no. Poor
Oh,
game.
in the future?
This game does not age well.
Oh. Let's go a bit back first. You do know why
the
cat
beginning
boomers
of
look
time.
like that, right? Because they went through some kind of anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki Romanova treatment.
Ah,
yes.
yes, of course. Remember that for the final scene in which if you don't get it right, Gil gets shot.
No!
You gotta remember the Yamazaki Romanova.
Or
oh,
was
fuck,
it
they
the
don't even know. They don't even know.
Romanenko Yamada treatment? I don't know. Google it. The let's call it the catification procedure. Cool. It's not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, at a critical point that they could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough.
Yeesh.
But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born.
Their parents got called cat boomers?
Generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents.
You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that?
Because that's what they are. You didn't think those things in their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. Still surprises me a bit, though. Biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh?
Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thanks.
Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. Keep in mind, I'm fucking up with the terms. I don't want you to say someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure.
Keep it in mind.
Wait!
What?
Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. I just remember Sylvia Stengovich was around my age when I was a teen. There are some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, the crush had me very confused back then.
Did you need to shout just now?
Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day.
Alright, careful out there.
Oh, we're getting there!
We're almost there.
We're almost there, we're almost
We're
there.
almost there.
I think only one more day
day
and we should be fine.
Wait a minute, what was today? Well, it's not the 31st yet, so...
Yeah, 30th. She'll bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. Oh, we already bought the thing that she wanted. I think it might have been one of the posters.
You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl.
Jealous. She's my new son, apparently.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it. How you doing, Boop?
I'm doing okay. As much as I want to continue, I don't know how much time I have to spare, because I know that people are pushing to do Ollie's game tonight.
Oh.
So I don't know when they want to do that.
Do you want to, like, at them real quick? We can do a little
Yeah.
break, and we can, you know, wait for that.
Let me find out.
Let us do a quick tea break, then. Quick, someone redeem the
break
tea time thing. A break, you say? Uh-huh. There we go. Nice, nice.
Ah, boy. It's like herding cats to get people to just give me a fucking time frame.
Large now. I guess people are just being extremely evasive. I don't understand why it's so hard. That's like, okay. Welcome to the Boop Temporarily Bitches Corner. in which I temporarily bitch. When it comes to arranging something that is involving people through multiple time zones, it's always helpful to keep their time zones in mind, even if it ends up being a bit of a headache on your part. Especially if you have to plan things and keep things in mind for multiple people. In this specific instance, I'm talking about arranging an RPG. Because I only have 3 days off, it's going to have to take place either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, because after working a 10-hour workday, you don't really have the energy to sit through one or DM one. So all I want to know is, when do people want to start this? Because the people I'm playing with are in Central, which is 2 hours ahead of me. And Ollie's in Brazil, which I honestly don't care about the time zone there, but it's just annoying for me personally, because I would like to do as much as I can on my days off in terms of both social fulfillment and personal fulfillment. So while I have been making time for myself this weekend, a lot of time for myself this weekend, and my partner, it's kind of also frustrating because I want to be able to do everything. Even if that does seem a little bit too much. So. Yeah, it does. Well, in the other news, with my first paycheck, I did buy a handful of books. I bought 2 supplementary books for D&D 5e for Roll20, so the compendium's a lot more handy, and it's a lot easier for the players to get access to information they need. It's a one-time purchase thing, too. That's the best part. So thank goodness that's out of the way, so I don't have to worry about paying for that anymore. The next thing is I bought Persona 5 Royale. I just need to get through the first 2 acts. I really feel like the game opens up after the first act, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's different, what they add on. I'm very hopeful for this game. I really am, because I really want to like Persona 5, but I couldn't help but just leave with a kind of middle of the road kind of feeling towards it, because as much as I wanted to love these characters and the world, I just couldn't. There's just something keeping me back that I've never really been able to pin down as to why. So I'm hoping that Royale addresses it, or at least takes care of some of my concerns. It already looks like they're adding things, minor things, to combat, and world exploring, and dungeon crawling, and just general basic of life stuff. So, yeah, stay tuned, I guess, because my biggest fear is that it will not live up to my expectations, and if that does happen, then it's going to be another essay. It's going to be another Rise of Skywalker, and I don't think anyone wants that. Oh, also, update on Disgaea. You know, it's funny. I'm appreciating Ryuji's character a lot more this time around. I really like Ryuji. He's really fun. Brief update on Disgaea, though. I dropped it like a brick in the water because, man oh man, I hit a difficulty spike and it's rough. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'll put this down for now. Maybe I'll come back to it. So, that's probably for the best, because I don't want to be playing multiple RPGs at the same time. Because multiple JRPGs is just... It's actually the worst. Because you're like, wait, hold up, how did this one play in comparison to this one? Am I mixing things up here? So, I don't know. I have a feeling that's just my brain getting old. It is a time sink. They love pushing from the very beginning, like, hey, guess what? You don't have to go in that deep. You can still beat the game without using all of these extra functions. But you kind of do. with OG Final Fantasy VII, Xenoblade 2, and Final Fantasy 14. Okay. Bokaj, I really think that is a very special kind of exception, but yeah. Oh boy. OG Final Fantasy VII, I can't really give you much on that. Xenoblade 2, same. But Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO, which I feel you kind of have the liberty to approach in a more different mindset. Because it's a MMO, you can afford to be doing something else while you play. And by that, I mean you could be catching up on YouTube videos, you could be listening to a podcast that you've fallen behind on. It's real good. I love MMOs for that stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Because a lot of it is either grinding or just like going from point A to point B. So. That's good. It's really important to make sure that these kind of games are approaching in the mindset that you've adapted, with just relaxing like that. Cool. I don't know too much about the other two games. All I know is that when X2 came out, people made fun of it for being too British. Yeah, subscriptions are like ball and chain. It's like, well, I paid for this, so I have to play this. Yeah, but a lot of people just buy the month, because some people don't have the time for it, so it'll be like 1 month they're super active, and then the next they're like, whatever, I don't really need this right now. So. Are you just playing through it for like the story stuff, or was it just like a, oh, I haven't played this in a while kind of thing? Oh no, it's nothing but Gokus. They actually have 6 Gokus in the game, so you can play a whole team of Gokus. And straight up Gokus. What have they done in Fighters? Interesting. I have to say, I've never been too interested in a Final Fantasy game. I like the ideas that they have, what I can't stand the gameplay. Does that sound weird? Does that sound weird? Team Goku. Team Goku? It doesn't sound too weird. Yeah, I hope not. Yeah. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. It's like the thing that always gets me about Final Fantasy in particular is that people are so attached to them. So, like, I know that a big one for a lot of people is obviously 7, but the one that I was personally just like, you know, I think it was 9? I think it was 9. 9 and 12 in particular were like the ones that people were like, oh, like these are like, no one ever talks about these ones and they're great.
I thought
Which I'm
people
like,
notoriously
cool.
hated 12.
I don't know. I don't know. I know that people gave it shit because it was just Star Wars.
Oh.
So. Well, I also heard that 9 was kind of a special one because it was, yeah, no, blah blah blah, death motifs.
Ah,
But,
yes.
yeah. Yeah, it's stuff people heard 1,000 times already.
Apparently, I would really like a certain character in 9. Something, the little blob thingy with the big hat.
Mhm.
Yeah, Vivi. I was definitely introduced to
Oh.
FF in a completely different way, so I don't have the same opinions as. I feel like I missed out, question mark, but also not really.
Okay. Alright, looks like we're looking at the time frame like 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes? Oh shit.
Yeah, so.
That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have done it yesterday.
Yeah, but, you know, I thought you were doing an essay, so I was just like, let's let Coco just do her thing.
Oh no, the essay was in the morning till 3. And I was more like, oh, I might be really tired. So I might be like, not the best day to do Valhalla since it's so much, you know, stuff.
It is a lot
And
of
then
stuff.
I ended up being pretty awake. And I was like, oh, I could have done Valhalla today. Oh well, we can do it tomorrow probably.
It's fine. I spent a lot of time with the partner yesterday, so
That's good at least.
yeah, it's fine. It's all cool. Oh, and hey, the therapist just showed up. Persona 5 Royale.
Oh.
His name is Maruki, and he's a huge klutz because he keeps smacking himself in the face with a microphone.
Oh, Maruki.
I'm a little confused as to who his place is because they've done the thing where, like in Persona 4, they added 2 new Arcanas for Persona 4 Golden. They added Marie's and they added Adachi. And it looks like in this one they're going to be doing the same with new redhead girl and therapist, who his Arcana, if my suspicions are correct, is going to be the counselor, which is a little on the nose.
Arcana?
Yeah, the counselor.
Interesting.
So
Maybe
yeah.
they were like, oh, we have the counselor left. What should we, let's just make him a counselor. Honestly, out of all the characters, I feel like they really need a therapist.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very curious about what they do with them.
Oh, he immediately walked up to us after the speech. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. What is he on about?
Mhm.
I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. that those that had previous interactions with Mr. Kamishita. It must be especially tough for you after having just transferred here. To think I'd end up in a castle.
What?
Persona 5 goofs. Yeah.
That's probably good, I would think.
Ryuji even makes a comment. He's like, It's like, I'm actually shocked this school gives a shit about her mental health. To which I'm like, you know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of issues with the first act of Persona 5. Like, I keep alluding to it. I just don't want to really talk about it in too much detail. Because I've just been complaining about it a lot.
Yeah, I remember Mac and I were talking about it before, and how I was like, it'd be really neat if they made that new girl, like, this was back before I knew anything about the new thing. I was like, it'd be really cool if, like, they made her, like, another protagonist that you can play. It's like, you know, in P3.
Yeah.
They can, like, date the dudes, or like, do other shit, like, you know, new stuff. And then Mac was like, maybe not for the first act, because that would be kind of uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, but, you know, she could sort it in a different way. And he was like, yeah, but you have to go into his palace. And then there was a whole, like, you know, it'd be difficult to address. And then I was like, but they do, like, a suicide thing in the first bit. It gets pretty dark. And then we were talking about, like, how much they would want to show, how much they want to talk about. And that's how I really feel about the first arc. I feel like there could be more they could have talked about, really.
I agree with you to a certain extent, but my biggest gripe is that we already had a strong story established on Ryuji's side.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of almost shoehorned to get Anne in there and her friend and all the extra gross stuff. And I feel like it could have been handled way better.
Maybe.
Because
I think they could have handled it better. Like, they put it in there, fine. But they could have done better with it.
Fine. Yes.
Because if you're gonna because shit like that does happen.
Shit like that does happen. I'm not about to deny that it's like
it's
outside of the realm of happening. I'm saying that my biggest issue is having something like this that gets.
I feel like every other issue after that was kind of a lot less in comparison.
It's a lot goofier and cartoonish after that.
Yeah.
But this one, it's like not only ultra like realistic and dark, it has no lasting repercussions. And what I mean by that is these are topics that are really oof for a lot of people to even talk about, let alone hear about in a video game. So if you're gonna just glance over it like that and just immediately pass by it, why even have it in the first place?
No, I feel that, yeah.
So
that's why I'm like, if they're gonna put it in there, and that's fine because it's like supposed to be about like delinquents who aren't actually delinquents, they're just people that have been like, you know, really screwed over. Then it's like, okay, fine, you can have like a real issue like this that people do get screwed over with really badly and become outcasts because of, like, that's fine. But then do it in like a better way. Do it in a way that can really make people feel better about it. Not just, you know. And then we stole his heart.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to talk about the ending, but I remember the ending to the game also kind of like hand-waving it away as well. So I'm just hoping that it clears up a lot of confusion. But as it stands right now, the first act is mostly untouched, which is a shame because once again, they do Anne dirty.
Yeah.
She doesn't get her chance to shine. If anything, it's like they miss the mark entirely because, you know, it's a whole thing about, oh, people think she's this and that because, oh, she's a model and she's American. Bam. That's already two separate characteristics we're touching on.
Finish.
And then finish. End it there. That's all she needs. Nope. Let's get her like wrapped up in this gross sex story.
Yeah, then like she becomes like the main thing for him. Like you could have just done that with the other girls. Like they were already, I guess, you know.
Yeah, it's because afterwards, they immediately afterwards they have interviews with other students and like other girls who are like, yeah, he used to be gross with me and like grab me. But the thing is the implications they're implying. Anne explicitly states that Kamoshida wants her to have relations with him and have sex. That's really bad, but because they do that, one would imply that, oh, he's done this with other girls, right? Apparently not.
Yeah.
They've made it clear that all he has done, like it's any better, right? That he has just been grabbing girls and doing inappropriate things like that. And it just seems like he's been focusing solely on Anne. It's implied that maybe he did something to her friend Shiho, but it's never explicitly confirmed or denied.
Yeah.
But the weird part is that they completely toss Shiho under the bus afterwards. She only comes back in Anne's social link,
Yeah, exactly.
which by the way has nothing to do with Kamoshida. It's entirely focused on her own arc of discovering what she wants to be as a model. Okay. I know people are waiting for me, but I'm gonna get this out of my system now. Persona 4 had 2, possibly 3 storylines that were sexual in nature, but were handled a lot better and tied into the social link journey of the characters involved. Kanji, Naoto, and Rise. Okay? Kanji's is first. Kanji, after being approached by Naoto, who he thinks is still a boy and is very cute, starts questioning his sexuality. On top of that, people are starting to give him a harder time over his passion for arts and crafts, sewing, stitching, all that stuff. So now he's having a double down on he's not sure where his masculinity should be placed. He doesn't know if he's questioning his sexuality because Naoto's cute, but he's a boy. Can boys be attracted to other boys? And because of that, it fuels the Midnight Channel to portray him as the most stereotypical, offensive depiction of a gay person. And, in the end of it all, Kanji accepts it that, like, you know what? I may have felt this way at some point. Like, this is a part of me, whether I like it or not. And his social link is all about him. It's a double layered thing. Hey, look at that. We're actually doing something with this. It could have just been, oh, look at that. Haha, he's gay. Teehee. Instead, it became not only that, it became about him owning his masculinity in a way that he's comfortable with. To the point where he's like, I'm going to open up an arts and crafts thing. And I don't care. Like, because this is manly to me. He defines his own masculinity. So, I think, like, that's a good way to handle it. It plays in his overall arc. It doesn't just get dropped after his dungeon. Next up is Rise, who is an idol. Because she's an idol, obviously she gets over-sexualized by the media. It's gonna happen. And so, as a result, her shadow dungeon is this weird, creepy sex club. It's a strip club, essentially. And, in the end, Rise comes to just accept that this is just how people are going to view her, but she knows it's not the real her. Something along those lines. Honestly, that one's like the most strangely handled one, because it's a boss fight you can't win, and then someone has to pull some nonsense and blow her up, and then Rise's just like, okay again, and then just goes like, I understand what you're going through, Shadow Me. Don't worry, we're fine, hugs. And her storyline is about her realizing that she didn't become an idol because she was good at it, it's because she wanted to do, and she wanted to make people happy.
I find that whole part weird with the whole idol thing in anything.
Yeah. It is weird. It is very weird.
Did that in Kakegurui, and it was very strange.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, and then it ends with, but I'm doing it... Wait, no. And it's I wanted to be a movie star, so I became an idol. But now it's all because of the fans. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. Sure, whatever you say.
Whatever you say.
Because even Rise had that moment where she's like, I had this girl who keeps writing me letters hoping I go back to show business. And I don't know if I can do it. Because, she has that whole arc where she's like, I need to, I know what? I need to abandon it entirely. I need to just abandon idle business entirely. I'm going to dedicate myself to, living a quiet life. So what she essentially did was she threw away the one life she had for a half-hearted another one, and then she breaks down crying at one point because she feels like she doesn't know where to go in her life, and that she's alone, and that no one really understands her, and she doesn't even know herself at this point.
Huh.
Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. We have character. And because it's Persona, and they have the timing of somebody coming in during a heavy moment, they're like, oh man, she's on her knees, she's crying, she doesn't know who she is. Do you wanna get together with her?
Oh.
Yeah. But, it's fine, because that's just what Persona does, I guess. But like I said, it plays into an arc. And that's what's important about these dungeons. Is that they're a literal supposed to be significant of an arc inside of the character, and then an arc for their overall personality outside of it as well. It's a journey for them. And finally, there's Naoto. Naoto, real young, prodigy, detective, childish at heart. That's the big thing. They want to be treated like an adult, but no one sees them as an adult. And the reason why they think no one will ever take them seriously is because they're a female. So they have to dress like androgynous. They need to keep their gender a secret. And I should just be more boyish. And, to be fair, Naoto is a tomboy. That's perfectly fine. But she is absolutely convinced that she needs to become a male in order for people to take her seriously. And over time, you help her solve a case, and she comes to realize in the end that she just likes detective work, and that she, screw the public, let them say what they want, but she knows what she likes. And she's okay with being herself. Bam, acceptance of who she is. It's an arc. It's not a particularly strong one, but it's an arc. But in Persona 5, there's a distinct lack of that, in which a lot of characters' personality and inner struggles don't exactly become a thing after their dungeons.
I felt that with Ryuji's one, at least.
Ryuji's is the closest. It is the closest and most distinct one, because it ties directly into why he has beef with Kamoshida. Because he broke his fucking leg. And it screwed over the track team. So obviously his is all about getting back into shape and, reforming those bonds with the track team. It's an arc. Unfortunately, Anne's isn't an arc. Same with Yusuke. I think Futaba's is more of an arc, but that's mostly because you're just helping her go outside. I'm trying to remember who else even has an arc. I think Makoto has an arc.
From what I played of Makoto's one, her one was very... And I haven't finished it, so I don't know how it goes, but... It was not what I would have wanted from her one.
Done. Yeah.
It was the whole cliche. I'm a class president study bug, but I want to be a normal girl too.
Exactly. It's like, I've never gotten the chance to go to these stores.
Makeup,
to
what's
do
that?
To do the shopping, get the shoes. So yeah, it's just this whole thing. It's a disconnect, and you really feel it, because Persona 3 doesn't have this issue. It may have some, it was their first time doing actual social links, so obviously there's some that are more memorable than others. But Persona 4, I think, did a really, really good job with them. And then Persona 5, it's really hit or miss.
I think that's why, the side characters' arcs felt pretty nice.
Yes.
The politician dude, I really liked his one. It was very,
yes.
It goes for what he's going for the whole time, and you're invested in what they're doing. Right until the end. And it ends on a really good note.
It's an arc.
This is the only one I've finished, so I can't say much for the others, but it felt like it was going that way for everyone.
That's one of the best ones. And it serves a point, because it's an arc. You start learning from this guy, you learn his backstory, you learn from his past mistakes, you see that he's learning from them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of characters like that. Unfortunately, Persona 5 has this issue. And the issue is, you have to be the solution.
Yeah, I hate that.
a lot of games in the previous ones, you couldn't really do much but give them advice and then watch them, like, swallow the bitter pill and take that first step themselves. In Persona 5, you're not allowed that because everyone is plunged into unfair positions that they cannot do anything about. And then it's like, well, it doesn't matter that I spent a small fortune on Kawakami because I totally didn't just want to date my teacher, I swear. Because I actually care about her struggle. I swear it was nothing of the sort, but then it's like, oh, great, she learned, she's finally starting to get over everything, and she's willing to move on. She wants to get past the situation she's in, but she can't because the people aren't listening, and they're being irrational, and then you have to go into mementos and solve the problem.
When they have, like, a character be, like, they're trying to show a character's going through a lot and, like, they're having problems by making everyone around them so, like, unrealistically hostile.
Yep.
And that's a lot of the arcs I've seen in that. And I'm like, God damn it, I can't take that shit. It's not too much, at least, but I've seen it enough where I'm like, I hate that. That's a thing in shoujo mangas. That's, like, a thing in shoujo mangas that people make fun of. And I hate seeing that in good things, where I'm like, you could be doing a good thing here, but you're putting these fake people in here just to push your own storyline.
You have such little faith that the story you've made for the person is enough to get them by, that you need to add an outward source of conflict in the shape of these people that only serve as a mementos mini-boss at the end of a social link. And it sucks, because there's Sojiro, who has a great arc. There's, the teacher, Kawakami. She has a great arc. There's a politician who has a great arc. I think the doctor has an okay one. The fortune teller, I don't care about. The photographer, I really don't care about. But, like, you care about these people to a degree. A lot of them, if they actually grow on you. And then suddenly getting that, like, that satisfying resolution of these people are done with their arc, just to have it be like, go to Mentos, solve the problem, teehee. You're robbing something from them.
Just, change someone's heart.
Yeah. Just change their heart.
Okay. This is something that I found very strange. And I know it's the whole main point of the game. But the whole changing your heart thing was very strange to me.
It should be.
I know that's the whole point, that, like, it's such an unfair circumstance that you need to completely get rid of the enemy person, because it's just, they are, like, an impossible enemy that's just in society, and you have to get rid of them. And you can't kill them, so change their heart. But it's so weird.
You can. Oh, Coco, you can. That's the whole point, is that you're taking the lesser of two evil routes, in which you're just forcibly taking the core of why they started acting the way they did, and then tearing that from them, and then somehow convincing the manifestations of their desires, you did bad thing. Tell people you did bad thing, apologize. And then that solves the problem at hand.
And, go to jail.
And go to jail, yes. However, they do express early on, Morgana at least, that, like, yeah, you can kill him if you want, but it'll, like, just put him in like a psychotic state, I guess, or like it'll break his brain.
Vegetable state, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what, who knows, the other person running around, Black Mask or something.
Mm-hmm.
I have not finished this game yet. Boy. I just need some time.
I'm zipping my lips on that one because the third act, I think, is done. It's
mm-hmm.
It's a mixed bag. You have some bits in there I really like, but at the same time, why would you do X, Y, and Z? Why would you do
I can't wait to have this conversation when I'm done.
Yeah. So, just keep it in mind.
Yeah.
I'm going through Royale. It's by the time you get to the point I'm talking about, I'll probably get there too, because it's like 70 plus hours in.
Yeah.
So
I'm definitely not going to be replaying another game that's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. Anyways,
Anyway.
this was Valhalla.
This was
Thanks everyone
Valhalla.
for stopping by.
Thanks for listening to the 20 minutes of actual Valhalla.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fun. I'm glad. I get to hang out.
Not playing this instead, Blade.
Hmm?
Well, it's calling you.
You.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
I need to finish the DLC for the second game. It's actually really good. It's everything I wanted
How
the
do you-
main second game to be.
That's good.
Because, whew, I could talk hours about the second game.
I'm picking up on that. It seems there's a very clear divide.
Hmm.
In which it's the party of people going like, I mean, it was alright, it was pretty fun. And then there's the people that's like cracks knuckles. Alright, let's talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yo, let's talk
Everyone's
about.
like, oh god. Oh god, everyone get into the bunkers.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't want to show on people that just enjoy a game. They don't, they're not like looking for the flaws like I am. They're not like, trying to be like, ugh, this part of the story just ruined the entire game. Because again, that game is really good. I must stress, the only reason I'm so upset about this game is because I do really like it. And I am comparing it to the first game, and that is unfair, but also it's connected to the first game, and I do bring that at the very end. So, that completely changed the game for me at the end, when they straight up connect the two games together.
Oh,
Like,
that's not
oh
great.
god, why are you doing this?
It's okay, Coco. But for now, this was Valhalla.
This is Valhalla this was Booth and Coco talking, featuring Valhalla.
Exactly. They did a lot of talking this time around.
They did, way more. To be fair, they did straight up go into existentialism, so.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I feel like we talked less about that than the thing that they talked about before.
We were real. Well, let's be fair. It's probably for the best that we steered away from that very quickly.
Oh, yeah,
and just
for
talked
sure.
about something else, because existentialism is a topic that has too many layers.
It's got a lot of holes that you can fall into.
Yeah. Don't go down the rabbit holes, people.
Don't go down
Instead,
that existential hole. Instead, go down the replica Riku hole. Oh yeah.
Go down the. Don't go down Replica Riku's
Oh
hole.
no.
Don't go down Replica Riku's
Oh
hole.
no. That's a different thing
Oh, no.
entirely.
Oh no.
Oh no. Anyway, signing off.
Anyway,
It's Coco
signing off.
and the Boo Boos.
And I was gonna sign myself.
Oh,
I don't care.
you can do that too. You can
You-
have your own sign off. It's special.
Oh yeah, and be like, hey everyone, I'm Sir Boop. I'm a guy who's around sometimes on the interwebs. I work a lot now. It's not the greatest, but hey, at least I get money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got. Yeah. Oh yeah, Coco, you excited for next week, by the way? Because next week is the is session 2. Yeah.
Coco the bartender returns in session
Coco
2.
bartender.
Oh shit, that's actually wait.
Mm-hmm.
Coco
It
the
actually is.
yeah, topical. Anyway,
Yeah, topical.
Coco the not future bartender,
That's-
but fantasy bartender this time.
It's true. Coco bartender across many genres.
Oh yeah.
We're signing up.
Oh.